go. Wait's over. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you out to Sierra Linda High School here in South Phoenix, Arizona. We've got the Sierra Linda Bulldogs hosting the Independence Patriots tonight here on Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. I'm James Poovey. Ed, we should have a fun game out here tonight. We've never gotten out here to Sierra Linda High School. We had the Bulldogs on last season when they visited the Thunderbird Titans, but we're excited to be out here at the home of the Bulldogs tonight as they host Independence from Glendale.
This is a magnificent facility. The field is brand new. This press box is 2 years old. So they've done a lot of great improvements, a lot of facelifting here at Sierra Linda. A fantastic campus here, and we are so joyed and overjoyed to be here tonight. I can't even get my words out. That's how excited we are to be here. But this is a big game. Independence is 5-2, 1-0 in the 4A Southwest. 1-1 in the 4A Southwest are the Bulldogs. They're 3-4. So this is a big game for both of these teams as they come toward the end of the season.
Originally tonight we had on the schedule girls flag football was going to be the Canyon View Jaguars against the Desert Edge Scorpions. Unfortunately, that game got rescheduled, I believe, due to the referee shortage. So we're out here at Sierra Linda tonight and happy to be here. We got a fantastic football game coming up here in a matter of moments on senior night as we be quiet now for tonight's national anthem. An outstanding rendition of tonight's national anthem. We are about ready to go here from Sierra Linda High School as the Independence Patriots visit the Sierra Linda Bulldogs. We're so glad to join us here on the Epic Sports Network. Another edition of Thursday Night Football coming your way here shortly. We'll take a short commercial timeout, and when we return, it'll be the kickoff here between the Bulldogs of Sierra Linda and the Patriots from Independence High School in Glendale. Stay with us. Thursday Night Football kickoff is right around the corner.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football. Streaming live on EasyTV.com. Friday Night Red Zone brings you all the action from divisions across the state. See your kids, your neighbors. Tomorrow's stars today. Friday Night Red Zone on EasyTV.com.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. We're about ready for kickoff between the Independence Patriots and the Sierra Linda Bulldogs. Waiting for the Bulldogs to come on the field there to see who's going back deep at. I couldn't find a return man there for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, JP, they're still huddled up. Now they're going out.
So the Bulldogs now taking the field here.
So it looks like we got number 8, Seth Daly, the wide receiver. He's one of the young men lined back up there in the back to receive the kickoff.
Daly, the younger brother of Stephon Daly. You might remember that young man from last season, now playing up there at Colorado State for the Rams, and Coach Jay Norvell. The Independence Patriots will kick it away here. Askell Torres will kick it away here for the Patriots to begin tonight's Thursday Night Football game here on the Epic Sports Network. We are underway. A little dribbler across the 35-yard line. It checks up right there. And Sierra Linda will down it right at the 35-yard line. So that's where they'll begin their first offensive series of the night. Sierra Linda coming out in the all-blue look. Blue pants, blue jerseys. They got the white numbers, white hats with the blue numbers on the helmets. Good-looking look there for Sierra Linda. And the Independence with the red pants, white jerseys, red numbers trimmed in blue, and then the white hats as well for the Patriots.
Yeah, really good look for both of these football teams, JP.
I like it. They are set up now, 1st down and 10 from their own 35-yard line here for the Sierra Linda Bulldogs, Kevin Tortolero in the backfield. And number 10, Kamar Lee, the quarterback, the sophomore at the controls for Coach Ty Prayer and the Bulldogs. 1st down and 10. Trying to draw them off sides there on the first play of the game. They hand it off up the middle. Bouncing off the defenders now across midfield. Here he goes, 40, 35, 30. They're not going to catch him all the way to the end zone. Kevin Tortolero, first play from scrimmage for the Sierra Linda Bulldogs. It's a house call for Tortolero.
That's about as great as you can start off if you're the Bulldogs. Talking about Tortolero coming into the game, that'll put him over 800 yards rushing. Came in 741 yards, 3 touchdowns, now 4 touchdowns, 5 100-plus yard games. So he is a major factor back in the offense for the Bulldogs. He is their bell cow, and of course you saw it right there. First play from scrimmage, takes it off the right guard and right tackle. His blockers block perfectly for him. Tortolero gets free once he gets that outside. Once he gets free, gets down there on that brand new turf. He is gone. Great run there by Tortolero to get the home team up by 6.
Now they're going to keep the offense on the field here and go for it. Kamar Lee now under center. He's got an I formation behind him. Heavy package in now for the Bulldogs. He tries to roll out. He's under heavy pressure, escapes the pressure somehow. He tries to go far side with it. Now he's going to come back near side, fire towards the end zone. It falls incomplete. The only man in the area was Kendre Pride. And so the 2-point conversion does not stand for the Bulldogs. So our score with 11:46 remaining here in our first quarter, 6-0 Sierra Linda.
Wow, that's an explosive way to start off with a big touchdown run by Tortolero.
A huge touchdown run,
Wow.
65 yards to be exact, as that ball was spotted at the 35-yard line there as they began that drive. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Are they going to retry this? Oh, so it was offsetting penalties was the call on that. So there will be a retry here, if you will. And we'll see if the Bulldogs would like to go for 2 once again, or they're going to go ahead and try to punch it in.
Yeah. Immediate fireworks out here off 67th Avenue.
As you mentioned it, Ed, not a better way to start the game if you're the Bulldogs. Get off to a rousing start. And let's be honest about it. He was nearly tackled in the backfield by a couple of Independence Patriots and somehow able to get loose out of that fracas and break down the near sideline for a huge 65-yard touchdown scamper. So the 2-point conversion falls incomplete. 11:46 remaining here in our first quarter. We'll step aside, take a short timeout, and return for more Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be back to Phoenix's 67th Avenue after this.
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito in town. This is Burrito Express.
Make sure they're doing something.
Burrito Express has been your local burrito joint since 1995. But hey, don't just take our word for it. Ask the mayor of Arizona High School football himself.
Chicken Burrito Supreme, that is my go-to. Can't go wrong with Burrito Express.
8 seconds.
Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here on the Epic Sports Network. 6-0 Bulldogs, 11:46 remaining in our first quarter. So glad you joined us here for Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network. This one should be a good one.
Sorry, ladies.
That one fielded just shy of the 10-yard line up the far sideline. Run across the 40, finally driven out of bounds near midfield. But an outstanding return there for the Independence Patriots. And I believe that was number 9, Adam Sheriff, on the return there for Independence. Regardless, the ball is out to the 48-yard line. You talk about good field position to start the drive. That's exactly what Independence has right here, Ed.
Yeah, especially coming off that big play, that big touchdown by Tortolero. Independence needed a spark from special teams, and they got it there from Sheriff, getting them in good field position near the 50-yard line, near midfield, at the 48-yard line. Great offensive start there for Armani Cruz in that Patriots offense.
Armani Cruz comes out now in the shotgun. Three receivers to the near side. They hand it off right up the middle across midfield into plus territory. Goes number 4, Chance Ogle on the carry there for Independence. Stopped on the play by number 21, Matthew Ramirez, the sophomore strong safety for Sierra Linda.
Before that run, Ogle 81 rushes for 387 yards and 8 touchdowns. Another major factor offensively for the Patriots, just like Kevin Tortolero is for Sierra Linda. Chance Ogle, Jimmy Candidate, I'm sure we'll see a good bit of him tonight. He's got 10 total touchdowns, so Independence has weapons on offense, James.
A gain of 5, 2nd and 5 upcoming here. Looks like a gain of 4, more like it. Ogle now off to the races across the 40. Inside the 35 he goes, he cuts it back. Finally ridden down short of the 25-yard line. On the stop for Sierra Linda, Adrian Barraza, but not before Ogle rips up another huge run there for Independence.
Very cool to see 2 running backs, Tortolero and Chance Ogle, getting off early with their runs and getting some really explosive plays on offense for the Bulldogs and for the Patriots. Good to see both of these offenses coming up strong so far, James.
It is indeed. Ball rests now at the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10, Patriots going in. Trips right now for Armani Cruz. Cruz hands it off. They go off tackle, lowering the headgear there and plunging his way inside the red zone. That was Jimmy Candidate, the 6'2", 285-pound senior tight end. He also plays linebacker and punts as well for Independence, and not too bad at running the rock either, Ed.
No, number 6 is really good. 30 rushes, 31 now, 6 rushing touchdowns, 10 total touchdowns overall. Also on defense, he's number 2 in the team in tackles, having 11.5 tackles for loss.
2nd and short here for Independence. They hand it off one more time. Candidate on the scamper. Inside the 10-yard line, just keeps the legs churning. Finally brought down by a host of Sierra Linda tacklers, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal to go here for the Independence Patriots.
Running the football is the name of the game for the Patriots. Armani Cruz has got almost 1,000 yards passing, but this is a team that averages almost 150 yards rushing a game, James, and 19 touchdowns on the ground. So they can hit you from the air. Armani's already got 9 touchdowns through the air, but their bread and butter is running the football, heading toward 20 touchdowns on the ground.
No doubt the ground game in full effect here early in this one for Independence. Quads left here, Ed, on 1st and goal. Play fake. They hand it off to Ogle. He burrows his way inside the 5. Stopped on the play there by number 79, Jaden Love, the big fella, 6'3", 325 pounds, and they're two-gapping it.
Wow,
for Sierra Linda.
You can't teach size if you're that guy, 325 pounds.
You can't coach the size.
But I'll tell you what, this Patriots offensive line in this running game is putting a severe pressure so far on that defensive line with Ogle and Candidate. Yeah,
they got them on their heels right now. Trips left here on 2nd and goal. They hand it off to Ogle. He turns upfield. Down to the 2-yard line he goes. Stopped on the play there by Julio Alvarado, the 5'8", 180-pound senior, laying the lumber there for the Sierra Linda defense. 3rd down and goal upcoming here.
That defense is going to have to lay a whole lot more lumber to stop number 4 and number 6, Chance Ogle and Jimmy Candidate. You're going to see a steady dose of those 2 young men all night long for Independence.
Inside 8 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. Third and goal Patriots. 2-by-2 on the outside. They hand it off to Candidate, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Jimmy Candidate, 6'2", 185, plunges his way across the goal line for the first score of the night for the Independence Patriots.
Candidate's 7th rushing touchdown of the season, his 11th total touchdown. So great drive there by Independence to respond to what Kevin Tortolero and that Bulldogs offense did. They were a little bit more methodical with their drive. It wasn't one play, but they were able to drive down the field, aided by that really good, strong return on special teams, setting them up at the 48-yard line. So they had a shorter field to work with.
You are so right. That was a critical return to get this offense in good field position to start the drive. And so far here at Sierra Linda tonight, we got ourselves a track meet.
Yes, we do.
Penalty flag on the play. That will be assessed to Sierra Linda. So they'll get ready to try the PAT. It'll be Askell Torres one more time. The senior on the kick out of the Chance Ogle hold. So glad you joined us this evening on the Epic Sports Network. Thursday Night Football coming your way from 67th Avenue and Lower Buckeye tonight.
Good to be on the west side again.
We on the west side tonight, here in Ed's neighborhood.
Yeah.
Almost Ed's neighborhood. Not quite that far west, right?
Yeah.
What, about 15 more minutes west of here? 20
About
minutes?
that, yeah.
Got you.
A lot closer than the other destinations we've been to this season.
That's for sure. We've traveled the Grand Canyon State fairly well this fall.
Yes,
I would
we
say,
have.
my friend, all the way down to Cienega. We went one time.
Yes,
we
with
spent
the Vale,
a number
yes.
of evenings out in the East Valley this season.
Yes, but I'll tell you what, this is a magnificent facility.
It really is.
The field's beautiful. This press box is state of the art. This is a fantastic setup here, and we thank Sierra Linda for hosting us tonight for Thursday Night Football.
Absolutely right, especially on short notice.
Yeah.
The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. With 7 minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in our first quarter, the score is Independence 7 and Sierra Linda 6. We'll take a short commercial timeout and return for more Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us.
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito in town. This is Burrito Express.
Burrito Express has been your local burrito joint since 1995, but hey, don't just take our word for it. Ask the mayor of Arizona high school football himself.
Chicken Burrito Supreme, that is my go-to. Can't go wrong with Burrito Express.
Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here. 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in our first quarter. Apologies, we had the clock wrong there for a moment. Sierra Linda now gets the ball back, returning it from the 25-yard line. Room to run across the 40, and finally ridden down to the turf near the 43-yard line. I believe that's where they'll spot they make it the 42-yard line now for Sierra Linda. And once again, good offensive field position to start this drive.
What an interesting game so far. Both offenses coming up really strong so far. Also, their special teams on both of these teams, these units are coming up really good with great field position. You're setting your offense up with these really good returns. So I like these fireworks we're getting so far in the first about 4 minutes of the football game.
Yeah, we've got some fireworks here for sure tonight out in the Southwest Valley, I guess we would say. Next week, we will remain south as we head out to South Mountain High School.
Nice.
For Trevor G. Brown, the Bruins, against Coach Byron Evans' South Mountain Jaguars.
We had a good time there last year.
Our first time out to South Mountain as well.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. So we had the Bruins on at home last year against the Westwood Warriors. Handoff on the play there to Sierra Linda's Kevin Tortolero. He's the bell cow here tonight for Coach Ty Prayer and the Bulldogs. Picks up a couple yards out near the 45-yard line, spotted at the 46.
Folks, if you're just joining us late, Tortolero broke off a 65-yard touchdown run on their very first play from scrimmage on their last drive. So Tortolero immediately paying dividends for the Bulldogs.
Trips right now for Kamar Lee on 2nd and 6. He rolls out to his right, looks to set the feet. He's going to run it himself and into the plus territory there, very near the line. It'll actually be a Sierra Linda first down. Ball spotted at the Independence 46-yard line. So a nice first down scamper there, or second down scamper, for the quarterback, Kamar Lee, and he's not afraid to hurt you with the legs when necessary.
No, he's not. He's already got heading toward 50 rushes coming into the game, 123 yards, a touchdown. So he is not averse to running that football, James.
First down and 10 Bulldogs. A little cross, little inside trap there is exactly what that was. The handoff to number 4, Kevin Tortolero. And Tortolero once again chewing up turf tonight at Sierra Linda High School. A gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 upcoming now. They hand it off one more time. Coming near side now for Sierra Linda. Out to the 35-yard line goes Kendre Pride. And Eddie's one of those ATHs we always like to talk about, one of those guys that can do it all for a football team.
Yes, sir. I like when I see that ATH coming up on the Max Prep roster.
Yes.
That
you
way,
love when they put it in that way.
Yes, because, as you mentioned, that guy's a jack of all trades. He can do a lot of things really good. That's why they put that ATH by there.
Exactly right. Ball at the 35-yard line now. Once again, the Dogs on the march here. 2-by-2 on the outside now for Kamar Lee. Kendre Pride stays in the backfield. A swing pass complete on the edge across the 30-yard line. Rumbling for additional yardage is Angel Melendez.
Melendez, the 5'11", 175-pound senior, came into the game, 14 catches, almost 150 yards and a touchdown. So he's been one of the main targets there for Kamar Lee.
Independence defense right on cue there on that one as they handed it off to Kendre Pride, and then the Patriots swallowing him up there after maybe a minimal gain at best. 3rd and short upcoming here for the Bulldogs.
So we already see both of these defensive lines being tested by these really good running backs for both of these teams?
Yes, indeed. 2-by-2 on the outside now for Lee. He drops back, looks to throw, the pressure comes. He's flushed out of the pocket. Squares the shoulders and then driven out of bounds about 3 yards shy of the line to gain. Actually ends up gaining a yard on the play, so it'll be 4th down and 2. And we'll see what Coach Ty Prayer and the offense do here if they stay on the field or elect for the field goal try.
JP, I know you saw number 52, Jerry Washington, the defensive end, run after Kamar Lee chased him to about as fast as you can. He's the leading tackler on this team, almost 70 tackles, 22 and a half TFLs.
22 and a half?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Lee now on the scamper once again. He goes down the field. It's caught at the 15-yard line by Jackson Baird. Jackson Baird staying there, concentrating on that football. It might have been intended for the other gentleman over there on the near side. But regardless, number 2 has made the catch.
I think it was meant for Angel Melendez. He was over in the area, but luckily for Kamar Lee, Jackson Baird was right there to make that catch because Lee was running for his life, had to roll out to the right and buy some time for his wide receivers because he was under severe duress. That defensive line for Independence was after him.
And now off to the races and into the end zone for the touchdown is Sierra Linda's Kevin Tortolero, his 2nd touchdown of the evening for the Bulldogs.
That young man will not be denied as his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Tortolero, give credit to his offensive line, all these guys, Eldon Erb, Jacob Esquivel, Brandon Encinas, Jay McKinney, Cesar Martinez. These guys up front, offensive line, are getting push on that defensive line, allowing Tortolero to get through there and scamper in for the touchdown, his 2nd of the quarter.
12-7 our score here with the PAT pending. We'll see if they go for 2 or not. As it looks like Kamar Lee and the offense will stay on the field here. So glad you joined us here tonight for some Thursday Night Football. They send one in motion now. High snap. Lee's going to have trouble with that one. And that'll be recovered by Independence. So the try essentially is no good. Our score with 4:39 remaining here in the first quarter. 12-7. The Sierra Linda Bulldogs leading the Independence Patriots. We'll step aside, take a short commercial timeout, and return for more Thursday Night Football right after this.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network. Whether you're looking to burn calories or are on the path to earning your black belt, there is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class that covers exactly what you're searching for. Kids, teens, and adults of all skill levels, ages.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 12-7 our score. Independence now with a return of their own. Room to run 40, 45, cuts it back upfield, across midfield, and finally brought down at the Sierra Linda 45-yard line How about the excellent return there for Orlando Olarsaba?
46-yard line.
Orlando Olarsaba. 5'6", 125, and he was getting skinny through that special teams unit of Sierra Linda.
Yes, he was. Again, the importance of special teams play, solid special teams play. Again, it just comes up for both of these football teams. Excellent, outstanding returns, setting their offenses up again with short fields and less room to work with, James. Offenses always love that when they have less yards to work with, right?
It's so great, and it gives your team so much confidence when you come out there on that shorter porch anyway,
yes,
and have a little bit less room to work. Independence now from the Sierra Linda 46 on 1st and 10. Trips right for Armani Cruz. They hand it off. Ogle comes near side, stays on his feet, shakes another tackler across the 40-yard line, and finally brought down inside the 40 by number 32, Isaiah Mejia, but there's a penalty flag on the play.
Ball carrier brought down by number 32, Isaiah Mejia.
4:20 remaining here in our first quarter. We'll check the laundry on the field, and we'll see if we can get you our AIA officiating crew here just a little bit as well.
We got a face mask call against the Bulldogs. That'll give Independence some free yards. Again, the home team, Sierra Linda, up 12-7 off 2 Kevin Tortolero touchdown runs, 4:21 left in the first quarter. Folks, a lot of fireworks so far in the first 8 minutes or so. Great special teams play again by both of these offenses, setting up these really high-powered offense. Great returns on special teams, setting up these high-powered offenses.
Independence in business now. 1st and 10. They hand it off. Ogle one more time on the carry across the 20-yard line. And he's upended there by Sierra Linda's Lennox Hicks. And Hicks, 5'11", 240, man in the middle in there for the Bulldogs.
Yes, sir, he is.
Oh, my goodness. What a specimen. Filling out that. Have you ever seen a number 6 that big?
Number 6.
No, sir.
Man.
But I'll tell you what, he can fill up the stat sheet as well. 27, now 28 tackles, 7.5 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, 4 quarterback hurries. That's a guy, Lennox Hicks, that can get after a running back, a quarterback, whoever's got the football.
Yeah, exactly. He chases that pigskin. That's what he does. They roll out to the right, go to the air. It's intercepted in the end zone by Sierra Linda's number 29, Adrian Barraza. And how about the INT right there for the Bulldogs as the Patriots were threatening?
That was perfect positioning for the cornerback, Barraza, 5'10", 180-pound senior. He got that inside position on that wide receiver. The ball just lofted up in the air and it stayed up there long enough for Barraza to, again, get that position, get underneath that wide receiver, get up, elevate at the perfect chance, at the perfect moment to get in front of that wide receiver, disrupt his catching abilities, and he got the interception. Great play there by number 29. They do those INT drills in practice all the time, but Barraza did that to perfect effect. 3:28 left to go. Sierra Linda up 12-7, and they are looking to get more off this interception.
Yeah, we'll see how the Independence defense responds now. Kamar Lee, now the offense going left to right on your screen now. Almost threw that defense off sides there. You saw that hard count, Ed. Kamar Lee looking very Cordell Stewart-like back there in the pocket, especially with that number 10 on. He swings it out to the far side. It's complete. And a host of tacklers there for the Independence Patriots. Rallying to the football and leading the way was number 6, Jimmy Kennedy.
You mentioned candidate tight end, linebacker, and punter on the roster.
Second down.
My thoughts are, is he any relation to Mr. Trung candidate?
I thought about that when I was looking that up. He may be.
He might be. I'm going to have to text Trung. I got his number in my phone. The ball's on the carpet.
Take it.
And a loss of yardage there for Sierra Linda. It looks like it'll be a loss of 2 on the play.
Yard on the play.
So this is a big 3rd and 13, we'll call it now. Third coming up for Sierra Linda. After that turnover, we'll see if they keep the drive going or if Independence is able to dig their heels in here defensively. 3rd and 12 for Lee. Drops back a designed tunnel screen, but it falls incomplete. And the ball was tipped there
Pass is tipped, incomplete.
By Independence's Frederick Solomon. A nice job there by Solomon, the sophomore, doing exactly what his coaches do. As soon as that quarterback cocks that arm back, get those hands up in the air.
That's right. Get those paws up in the air and affect his vision on the wide receiver he's trying to get the ball to. So great defense there by the Patriots to get pressure up front on him. And that back defense, as you mentioned, he got his hands up in the air and affected that throw.
Our AIA officiating crew here tonight, our referee Ed Enriquez, our umpire Mike Nash, Winston Penn is our head linesman, Chris Black our linesman, and Brian Bayham our back judge this evening. Our AIA officiating crew under the direction of Mr. Brian Gessner. Timeout on the field called by the Sierra Linda Bulldogs, so we'll step aside and take that timeout with them. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. We'll be back to Sierra Linda in a moment.
I love Sky Zone because it's the most fun.
I love Sky Zone because it is the greatest workout.
I can jump off the walls and fly with my friends. Most fun.
It gets my heart rate pumping. It tones all my muscles. You can burn 1,000 calories an hour.
Most fun.
Greatest workout.
Most fun.
Greatest workout.
Most fun. Greatest workout.
Jump into fun and fitness at Sky Zone, the original indoor trampoline park.
At Precision Air and Plumbing, we understand that we're all using our homes in ways we never have before. And we are dedicated to making sure that your air conditioning and plumbing are working at peak efficiency no matter what you're doing. When you make the precision decision, you can trust that we're going to hold ourselves to a higher standard and above all, operate with.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 4th down and 12 upcoming here for the Bulldogs. They'll punt it away. A high spiraling punt. Lands and takes a Bulldog bounce across the 45-yard line. It checks up there to 44. Downed by none other than Mr. Adrian Barraza. He's been active tonight, to say the least, here for Sierra Linda.
Yes, he has, but that was a good punt by Julio Alvarado. He's also another one of these guys that can do multiple things. He's a center, a middle linebacker, and a punter. So he's averaging 32 yards per punt. That's really impressive. I don't think I could kick it 32 yards, could you?
No, anyone that's ever tried to punt or kick a field goal, do yourself a favor. If you got nothing going on this weekend, take yourself out to the local park or the local high school football field that might not be used on Saturday, and sit there and try to kick yourself about a 20-yard field goal and see how easy it is.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Have fun. Make sure you video and send it to us. By the way.
Yeah. Report back to us. I'd love to see that. That'd be comedy.
If you do, we'll put it on the broadcast next week. I promise. 3-by-1 on the outside now for the Patriots, as Armani Cruz comes out, 5'9", 180. The junior standing tall in the pocket here tonight for the Patriots. Good size offensive line up front as well tonight for Independence. Those tackles, Ed, are huge.
Yes, they are.
Trying to lull that defense to sleep to hand it off to Ogle. He gets about a yard, a hard yard if that. Stop of the play there by Sierra Linda's number 46, Issa Sway-Dean. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. We're so glad to join us here tonight on the Epic Sports Network. Hope you're having a great Thursday, and we know you're enjoying that Diamondbacks victory there. A walk-off in the bottom of the ninth for the Snakes.
High drama in October. Can you get any better than that, James?
Absolutely not, and we know our main camera operator, Mr. Jamal Gumo, had a great time at the game tonight as well. Off to the races now is Candidate, lowering the headgear there and plunging his way into the Sierra Linda 45-yard line. Stopped on the play by Issa Sway-Dean. One more time, Dean in on the stop there for Sierra Linda.
It's been a fun game so far. A ton of offense. A lot of explosive plays so far, JP.
There has been a ton of explosive plays. If you're joining us late, we start the game off with a 65-yard touchdown run by Kevin Tortolero. Play fake. That one nearly intercepted on the far side of the field. You saw a talented fighter breaking on the football right there, and he nearly came up with that INT.
Oh, that could have went to the house for 6-2 if he would have pulled it in.
Second down.
Second down, 10, 53.4 left to go. Bulldogs nursing a 5-point lead early on in this game, folks, 12-7.
Pass broken up by number 28, Rayon Rogers.
A lot of fun here on Thursday Night Football.
It is. 52 seconds remaining here in our first quarter. We're so glad you joined us here tonight. As the sun has set, the temperature has dropped into the maybe low 90s at this point, but
Yeah.
we wouldn't know it being in this this comfy press box here at Sierra Linda. This thing is, what'd they say, a year old now?
2 years.
Unbelievable. Outstanding accommodations here tonight at Sierra Linda High School. A timeout on the football field called by Independence, so we'll step aside and take that timeout with them. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us. We will return in just a bit.
I love Sky Zone because it's the most fun.
I love Sky Zone because it is the greatest workout.
I can jump off the walls and fly with my friends. Most fun.
It gets my heart rate pumping. It tones all my muscles. You can burn 1,000 calories an hour.
Most fun.
Greatest workout!
Most fun. Greatest workout.
Most fun!
Greatest workout! Jump into fun and fitness at Sky Zone, the original indoor trampoline park.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 52 seconds remaining in our first quarter. The Patriots now 2nd down and 10. They hand it off. Chance Ogle with about a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Stopped by a couple of Sierra Linda Bulldogs there in the middle. A host of blue jerseys there. A gain of 2, bringing up 3rd and 8 here. A big-time play here for Independence. Let's see if they can keep this drive going.
You are going to have a host of tacklers to bring down Chance Ogle and Jimmy Kent, the 2 outstanding running backs for the Patriots. It is going to have to be by committee. One-on-one just will not do it against these 2 talented young men.
How about your Bulldog defense?
Big 3rd and 7 here for Independence.
Stuffed on the play after the handoff there to Candidate.
Ball carrier stop by number 46.
That's the end of our first quarter. Our score, the Sierra Linda Bulldogs 12 and the visiting Independence Patriots 7. More Thursday Night Football coming your way next right here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us. Quarter number 2, a minute away.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
I'm Marty Smith.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. We're ready for the start of our second quarter. 12-7 Bulldogs over the Independence Patriots. James Poovey coming to you live here alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. Special shout out to Mr. Jamal Gumo, Brecken, and Dallas Poovey helping us round out the Epic Sports Network crew here this evening. 4th down and 6. 4th down and 6 upcoming here. And the Patriots will punt it away. Angel Melendez back deep for Sierra Linda. This one's going to check up about the 25-yard line. Down officially at the 26. So that's where the Bulldogs will take over. 11:52 just inside our second quarter.
Yeah, Kennedy skied that punt, didn't he?
He did.
Got some really good air underneath that punt. Nice kick by number 6.
What a talent. What a talent.
Yes, he is.
A great crowd out here tonight on senior night. Folks enjoying I would say, a pretty warm evening out. It should be about 80-something degrees typically in late October here in Arizona, but you know, it's just been one of those summers, Ed.
It has been.
Just keeps dragging on. Kamar Lee now from the shotgun. He'll hand it off with a head of steam across the 30-yard line. Goes Kevin Tortolero, stopped by Keshawn White. Right, 5'7", 165, the sophomore on the tackle there for Independence.
Tortolero continues to march toward 1,000 yards.
This guy is something.
Yes, he is. Came into the game 741 yards. You mentioned that 65-yarder to break it open in the beginning, so that's got him well over 800. And he just continues to churn and grind his way toward that 1,000-yard mark.
We have an official's timeout here. They're trying to get the chains, looks like maybe untangled over there on the far side of the field. 11:32 remaining here in our first half. We'll remind you that next week we will be out at South Mountain High School for the Jaguars hosting the Trevor Brown Bruins. So that'll be fun. Coach Rangel on with us last season as they hosted the Westwood Warriors, a rain-delayed game where we got to present Nikita McCrimmon with his Ed Doherty medallion that week. That was a special night out there at Trevor G. Brown High School.
It was a long night, but it was a special
long night. We finally got that game, and I think we left about 3 minutes before midnight when it was all said and done.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I think we still got out of there on Thursday somehow.
That was still a fun evening.
It was a great night. It really was.
Yes, it was.
2nd and 4 here now for the Bulldogs. Kamar Lee sets the offense 2-by-2 on the outside. He motions one over. Lee from the shotgun. He's going to run it far side. Set the feet, go downfield. Caught at the 45-yard line, making a move on a tackler across the 30, and finally brought down at the 25-yard line. Jackson Baird on the reception. Stopped by Keyshawn Wright. But how about Baird out there with a bum hand to boot?
Great job by Kamar Lee sensing that pressure coming straight up the middle. So he danced around to the right a little bit and bought some time for Baird to get open. Baird was open over the middle, hit number 2 and right over there in the middle, and Baird did the rest, got some even more yards, even more yards after the catch to get them in absolutely outstanding field position at the 15-yard line.
This just in, Jackson Baird, a stud for the Sierra Linda Bulldogs.
I
First
should say
and 10
25.
now
Sorry.
For Kamar Lee as movement up front. And it looked like that was Jay McKinney just not able to hold the water up front there that time for the offensive line. Oh, offsides against the defense. My mistake there. I retract that earlier statement. That was not Mr. Jay McKinney. He was nearly the one holding that guy off the quarterback. So that's exactly what he's supposed to do right there. Hey, you're not getting in this backfield.
But I'll tell you
easily anyway.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Bulldogs will take those 5 yards, won't they?
They will indeed. 1st down and 5 now for Sierra Linda. Kamar Lee, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. From the shotgun, a swing pass complete. And that could be no penalty on the play. Nice reception there by Kendre Pride. And Quincy Ortega-Starks rallying up for the tackle there for the Independence Patriots.
Yeah, Ortega-Starks, also Kellen Martin, number 23, the defensive back, also over there to make that tackle. But when you look at it, you thought they could have possibly called a horse collar on that one. So that was kind of an iffy call. They could have went either way on that penalty. So if they did call a penalty, I would not have been surprised.
Yeah, that would have been a horse collar in the NFL. You know it. They go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. Kendre Pride was the intended target there for Sierra Linda. And once again, penalty flag on the play.
3rd down.
And they got holding against Sierra Linda, so that'll back them up.
So Sierra Linda will back up 5 yards now.
Holding penalty on the Bulldogs.
Holding, it's official now. Says Mr. Ed Enriquez. So they'll mark off the penalty yardage, and now the ball will be spotted at the the Independence 33-yard line. 2nd down and 17 now. Kamar Lee now from an empty backfield. Pressure comes, he climbs the pocket. He's got room to run on the far side. looking downfield. Now he's going to tuck it and run and force out of bounds on the far side as he crosses the 30-yard line.
Kamara Lee, the ball carrier, forced out of bounds. 3rd down.
And that was Keyshawn Wright once again on the force out over there for Independence.
Even though that was a high snap, I give Kamara Lee credit for seeing number 52, Jerry Washington. We're going to say his name a lot tonight.
He was coming.
He was coming off that edge, but Kamara Lee was able to scoot up and around him, take it off to the right side, the side that Jerry Washington was coming off of. That allowed Kamara Lee to get loose and get those yards off right guard and right tackle.
I mean, let's talk about the presence in the pocket for a moment for Kamara Lee, just a sophomore.
Yeah.
He looks really good back there.
He looks good. 6'1", 160. Looks good for his second year.
A lot of sophomores don't stay that unrattled in the pocket when that pressure comes. Once again, from an empty backfield, he looks over at Coach Prayer as they change the play at the line of scrimmage. And now he'll clap the hands and then get an early movement penalty. You hate those kind of flags right there.
Yes, you do.
All set up. You had the defense where you wanted them. You changed the play, and then all of a sudden, false start.
False start on the Bulldogs.
So that'll back them up a few more. It'll be 3rd and 17 now.
Yeah, just when the Bulldogs were moving the ball really well, James, they come up with these series of penalties that backed them up 5 yards. Then got another penalty that backed them up 5 more yards. It's like you take 2 steps forward and 10 steps backwards.
It's tough, this game of football sometimes. 3rd and 17 now. 9:59 remaining here in our first half. The officials talking it over at midfield. Maybe making sure we got the ball spotted correctly. Dead ball foul. Okay. False start. We got that. We backed him up.
Right. Yeah, Seth Daly's ready to go. You see him out there right on the edge. He's ready to go. Angel Melendez in the slot. He's ready to go for the Bulldogs. These guys are ready to go. Just lined up, run a play.
Thought they were motioning into a 2-back set there for a moment. Now they leave Ogle as the lone setback. The motion him now over to the right. Kamara Lee gets the shotgun snap. The pressure comes off the edge. Here comes Independence. They're bearing down on the quarterback. Number 20 getting in there in a hurry was Michael Palmer. And the 6', 190-pound junior got in there in a hurry.
Palmer, also number 6, Jimmy Candidate, and of course, number 52, Jerry Washington. On every defensive play, he's in the backfield. That guy is outstanding. He is a special talent, James.
He is something else, and he knows how to run that hoop right there.
Yes, he does. My goodness gracious. He's got he had 19 quarterback hurries coming into the game. He's probably up to 30 right now.
He might be, because he's hurried Kamara Lee on almost every single play.
It seems like he's in the backfield every single time.
That's because he is. 9:53 remaining here in our first half. 4th and 17 here for Sierra Linda. 2-by-2 on the outside for Lee. Shotgun snap, the protection holds, play flat, flag comes in, he goes down the field. It's intercepted at the goal line. We'll see if it stands.
Pass is intercepted.
Quincy Ortega Starks on the INT, but the penalty flag may negate it, or if it's on the offense, the defense will decline and it will be Independence ball going the other way. What a turn of events here. Holding against Sierra Linda.
They'll decline that.
No doubt they'll decline that. It'll be a turnover and Independence Patriots football.
Ortega Starks' 4th interception of the year, James. He is a ball hawk. He knows where these wide receivers are moving. He sees the quarterback. He saw Kamara Lee as he was rolling out. He rolled with him, and he just watched his eyes, watched his body movements. And once he saw that ball launch, he was just in the general vicinity, and he got the interception. Great play there by Ortega Starks for the pick.
Nice job there by Independence to stay in this football game, too, because there's been a couple chances here in the recent moments where Sierra Linda could have really taken this thing and started running away with it.
Yeah, but of course they shot themselves in the foot with all these penalties, James, because they were moving the ball really well. Then you get, again, a series of 5-yard penalties that back you up 10 yards, and then
drive killers.
And then you know what the ultimate drive killer is? An interception.
The INT and the icing on the cake right there was the holding flag, which got it stand.
Yep.
For Independence.
So that was a failed drive. That's what you call a failed drive by the Bulldogs. You get nothing out of it.
9 minutes and 43 seconds remaining here in our first half.
If you are missing a set of keys with a red Among Us character.
Once again, special shout out to the Epic Sports Network crew here on site tonight. We are missing Miss Sonia Tejas at home. She's out and about this evening. We always appreciate her efforts here on the Epic Sports Network. We got Brecken and Dallas and Jamal and Ed and James getting it handled here at Sierra Linda this evening. 9:43 remaining in our first half. Oh, okay. Now Sierra Linda's going to punt it away. Apparently they picked up the penalty flag.
Oh, okay.
So scratch the INT. And that punt is blocked. Partially anyway. And scooped up at the 36-yard line. They get to the 35-yard line is where they'll spot the ball. So honestly, that's a benefit to Independence because instead of starting back there on the 1, they're going to have the ball at the 35 now.
Oh, yeah. Give that Patriots special teams credit for getting there on Julio Alvarado, the punter for Sierra Linda. We talked about him the last play. Really good punter, but they got in there, affected that, and got a partial block on that, getting them out really good field position at the 35-yard line. Really good start there. 1st and 10 for Independence.
Timeout on the field called by Sierra Linda. So we'll step aside and take that timeout with them. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. We will return to Sierra Linda High School here in 1 minute. Stay with us.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to burn calories or are on the path to earning your black belt, there is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class that covers exactly what you're searching for. Kids, teens, and adults of all skill levels, ages, and walks of life have turned to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for decades. Contact Gracie Baja North Phoenix 480.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 9:36 remaining in our first half. Independence now with the football. They hand it off. Room to run across the 40-yard line. And once again, that is Chance Ogle, the long locks on the 5'8", 175er, as he pounds out some additional yardage there. A 7-yard gain there, bringing up 2nd and 3.
Nice run there by Ogle. Offensive line, again, getting that push up front against that defensive line of Sierra Linda, opening up a gap, a lane for Ogle to get through. Great push up front. Nice 7-yard gain.
And you see those huge tackles out there for Independence. Ogle once again now running behind the big fellas. Room to run across midfield. Finally forced out on the far side by number 32, Isaiah Mejia. But not before Ogle rips off another nice run there for Independence, putting him at midfield.
JP, you talk about those tackles. Left tackle Christopher Suarez, 5'7", 235. The right tackle Sebastian Lozano, 6'3", 220. Those guys are getting it done on the edges. That's how, if you want a successful offense, it comes from those tackles. If you don't have really good tackle play, those guys can come off the edge like a Jerry Washington. He can come off the edge and wreak havoc because your tackles aren't that good and they can't block well.
Exactly right. Trips right now. They hand it off one more time. Ogle gets the call, and he's swallowed up that time by a host of Sierra Linda defenders. Led that time once again by number 6, Lennox Hicks. Hicks doing damage in there in the interior for that defensive line.
A lot of really good individual efforts for both of these football teams.
Yes, this is a really good game.
We talk about, football is a team effort. It's a team sport, but it's also made up of individuals who make individual really good plays like Hicks just did.
Yes. No gain on the play thanks to Mr. Lennox Hicks. 3-by-1 on the outside now. Independence hands it off to Candidate. Correction, that is number 6. Yes, Jimmy Candidate on the carry. Go with your gut. Candidate on the carry there for Independence. And a nice 5-yard punch there for the Patriots. Out to the Sierra Linda 45, bringing up 2nd and 5 here.
Yeah, so you roll the dice. It's either 6 or 4. It's Candidate or Ogle. Both of these guys are really strong runners. So once they get the football from Armani Cruz and the offensive line opens holes, they just hit it.
Correction, third down now upcoming here.
Yeah, big 3rd and 5 here for Independence. They've got to be able to convert here now that they're inside Sierra Linda territory.
They hand it off. Ogle with a head of steam, and he's going to be across the 40-yard line. A power run and a first down for the Independence Patriots. Power football at its finest.
Yeah, you love it. You see that offensive line again getting some maximum push and pressure on that defensive line, just forcing them out of the way, allowing Ogle to get right up that A gap again, get the proper yards needed to get a first down, 1st and 10 for Independence.
Something very demoralizing for a defense when you bring a big running game with you.
Yes. Because there's a point where you're like, well, what can we do?
What can we do? Pick your poison, right?
Yeah. It's either 4
First
or 6.
down and 10 now for the Patriots. One more time. Ogle just running behind his blockers. You see him just like he's sleepwalking to the refrigerator right there, getting the hand on those offensive linemen. Just take me, take me.
Yes.
And they take him to the promised land. Another 5-yard push there for the Patriots to the Sierra Linda 35.
They talk about it. Matthew Palencia, Sebastian Lozano, Christopher Estrada, Julius Davila, and Christopher Suarez among the offensive linemen that they can go in and out, just cycle these guys in and out. These guys are so strong up front.
Lots of beef up front tonight for Independence. That old tagline back in the day, Ed, remember from Wendy's, where's the beef? Ogle tripped up on the outside there as he tries to get to the edge. Stopped on the play there by Isaiah Mejia. And Mejia making another good stop there for Sierra Linda.
Yes, he did.
A huge stop there, forcing a 3rd down and 6 upcoming here. 3rd and 5, actually.
Armani Cruz looking over to the sidelines for looking at his head coach, KJ Anthony. Coach, what play do you want to run here?
3rd and 5 here for Independence. 3-by-1 on the outside. Penalty flags fly as Armani Cruz gets the shotgun snap. We'll check the laundry on the field.
Got a false start.
False start indeed. So that'll back up Independence back to a 3rd and 11 situation here now. A little bit different play call. May have to get on a different sheet in the playbook now.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 as 3rd and 11 as opposed to 3rd and 6. That is a different kind of play call. Yes, it is.
I'd love to get your thoughts as well. Over the last couple of weeks, you've seen a lot of these guys. And Coach Sean Payton for the Broncos went up with this huge play call sheet, just right there on national television in the high-definition cameras. Your thoughts?
For everybody to see.
We'll get that in a minute. 3rd and 11 here. The pressure comes, and he goes down in a heap. Oh, my goodness, the big fella, Lennox Hicks, bearing down on Armani Cruz, and he had nowhere to go with the football.
Big time play there by Lennox Hicks on 3rd and 11, forcing Armani Cruz back and getting that sack. That's a play that the defense had to get on 3rd and 11, and they delivered, forcing a 4th and 20, a punting situation for the Patriots.
Wow. A big-time tackle for loss right there for Lennox Hicks.
Well, my thoughts on seeing a play call sheet like Coach Payton, if you can read that, good luck if you can read and decipher which Coach Payton
what's
has.
Actually on there, right?
Yeah, good luck reading what Coach Payton has on that play sheet. If you can do that, more power to you.
No kidding.
I know I couldn't read it.
There's a lot of gibberish on that thing. I tell you what.
Yes.
But the only thing that matters is that he and the players can understand it. That ball caroms out of bounds for Sierra Linda right at the 17-yard line. That's where they'll take over here, leading 12-7. 4 minutes remaining here in our first half. We'll take a brief commercial timeout and return for more Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football. Streaming live on EasyTV.com. Friday Night Red Zone brings you all the action from divisions across the state. See your kids, your neighbors. Tomorrow's stars today. Friday Night Red Zone on EasyTV.com.
Match, go over to the Fall Festival.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 12-7 our score. We got a good football game if you like defensive football and ground and pound.
Yeah, it started off like it was more ground and pound than defense with Kevin Tortolero getting 2 touchdown runs. Also, Jimmy Candidate getting a touchdown run for Independence. But both teams have settled in defensively.
Kamar Lee now works from his own end. A swing pass complete on the edge. Out near the 15-yard line.
Pass complete to number 19.
Kendrick Pride on the reception and Keelan Martin on the stop that time for Independence.
Nice swing pass and great catch by Kendrick Pride to get that one paw up there and catch that ball. That's hard to do on the run, in stride, and catch that football one-handed, knowing guys are coming after you to take your head off.
They are coming after you in a hurry.
Yes.
Correction on that last call. Oh, that was 23 on the stop there. Movement up front as it looks like they might have been drawn off. We'll see. Offsides against the defense.
Offsides on the Patriots.
So that'll be a free 5 yards there for the Bulldogs.
Kamar Lee got him with that hard count, didn't he?
Yes.
Yep.
This guy is something.
Yes, he is. I like him.
Kamar Lee, the super sophomore out here for Coach Ty Prayer and the Bulldogs. The poise is something else. 2 by 2 on the outside. Wonder how Kamar Lee likes Prescott Valley, Ed. High snap. Throws near side, complete the 20-yard line, room to run 30, 35, 40. Finally forced out of bounds near the 45-yard line. On the reception, Angel Melendez and Jimmy Candidate with the force out for the Independence Patriots.
Lee sees Melendez out to his left out there in the flat. He just makes a simple completion to Melendez, and Melendez does the rest, taking it up the sidelines for a huge gain for Sierra Linda.
43-yard line.
First down and 10 Bulldogs from their own 43. They're on the march here. Just a little over 3 minutes remaining in our first half. First and 10 Sierra Linda. Trips right now for Kamar Lee. A quick pitch. Trying to get to the corner. He barely does.
Number 19, Kendrick Price.
And forced out on the far side is Kendrick Pride by Keelan Martin. Once again, Martin rallying up for the tackle there for Independence.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10 now upcoming here for Sierra Linda.
That was good pursuit by that Patriots defense to take Kendrick Pride straight to that sideline. Didn't let him get north and south, kept him east and west. Got no yards out of that.
2 by 2 on the outside now for Kamar Lee. Flanked to the right there by Tortolero. The snap is on the carpet. He's got to recover quickly. And he's down for maybe the easiest sack of the career for Jerry Washington.
Washington's had to labor, I'm sure, for a lot of sacks, but he didn't have to work too hard for that one.
That was a gimme right there for Washington.
Oh, just a bad exchange between the center and quarterback. When that doesn't work out, your offense struggles because you don't have that bond between your center and your quarterback. When that doesn't work, you're going to struggle offensively.
And you go into panic mode real quick right there.
Yes, you do.
3rd and 15 now. Kamar Lee on a slant. It's complete. Out across the 50-yard line goes Seth Daly. And how about the wheels right there on number 8? A great-looking slant route and an absolute dart from Kamar Lee.
Yeah. Great job by Lee setting up Daly. Daly, as you mentioned, with that slant move and a great accurate throw from Lee to Daly.
Are you having fun, Ed? I'm having a great time.
Yes.
4th and short. 4th and 2 now. They're going to keep the offense on the field here. 2 by 2 on the outside for Lee. Flanked to left there by Tortolero. Kamar Lee looks to throw. The pressure protection holds. He goes to the air. Nearly completed the 20-yard line. It falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Intended for number 4, Tortolero. And I dare say very well covered on the far side there by Jeremy Robles.
Just one of those 50-50 balls. Lee's trying to get to Tortolero. Throws it up. Robles was right there. Perfect coverage again from a defensive back to knock the football away.
It really was.
It was. That was a good throw by Lee, but even better coverage by Robles to knock that football away, forcing a turnover, and it goes back to Independence.
My kind of football game here tonight. 12-7, a defensive battle here in Southwest Phoenix. Now the Patriots back on offense here, working left to right on your screen. penalty flags and whistles immediately as Armani Cruz begins to roll out to his right. We will check the laundry on the field. A nice crowd in attendance here tonight as well, Ed. Enjoying some Thursday night football on senior night.
Yeah, very nice crowd here on Sierra Linda side, also Independence side. I think we've got a really good showing there.
They do. We're going to get you some of that here in a moment as well.
Five-yard penalty.
Independence will back up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 for them. Coming up on 90 seconds before the half, as Independence would like to drive down here, get another score. They'd like nothing better than to get a score, get into the end zone, get 6, and take the lead.
1st and 15 now. Armani Cruz goes to the air. It's complete across the 50-yard line. Hauling it in on the far side is Jimmy Candidate. And one thing we haven't had a chance to mention, Ed, kudos to both equipment staffs. Really easy to read numbers and jerseys here tonight, my friend. Don't even hardly, if you forgot the binoculars, you can almost make it through.
Yes, but we have no idea what the jerseys look like. So, of course, we pack our binoculars. But
yes,
to be able to see these numbers, like plain as day and very clear from our vantage point, it's a great job, as you mentioned. Great job by the equipment staff to make sure we can read the numbers.
Yes. Let's get you a look at that Independence Patriots sideline.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your freshman enjoyment, the concession stand is open.
Great crowd traveling over here tonight from Glendale to support those Independence Patriots.
Gatorade for $3. Pickles for $2. Chips, $2.
12-7, they trail the Sierra Linda Bulldogs.
For $4. And nachos for $4. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, to place all trash in the
1:22 remaining here in our first half. Independence now maybe out just a little bit, Jamal. There we go. Go to the air. It's incomplete. The intended target on the far side was Colin Urahan, the 6'2", 165-pound junior. Almost able to haul that one in.
Almost.
Third down and 7 now. 1:15 seconds remaining here in our first half.
Third down, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
3rd and 8 now. They head off. And that is none other than Ogle on the scamper out to the 40-yard line. Good for another Independence Patriots first down. And how about Chance Ogle tonight running behind the pads there at 5'8", 175.
Wow, on 3rd and 8, they ran Ogle straight up the middle for 8 yards.
That's called having faith in that run game.
Yes, and knowing your offensive line can open up holes for Ogle.
How about the protection? And there you saw the block in the interior there by Ogle. He absolutely stoned that linebacker coming through there and kept the quarterback clean. What a play from Chance Ogle.
Oh, Cruz almost got that ball to Kennedy. Just a little bit high for him, but Cruz rolled out to his right, seeing Kennedy. Great throw. It was a good throw, just a little bit too high for Kennedy. If Kennedy could have gotten up a little bit more, even for a 6'2", 185-pounder, it was a little too high for him.
You know that's pretty high.
Yeah. If a 6'2" target of his talent and his caliber can't get it, it's a little bit too high.
2nd and 10 now here. Under a minute to play in the first half. Stay with us. Halftime festivities coming up next here at Sierra Linda. 3-by-1 on the outside now. Armani Cruz over the middle. What a dart. Complete at the 30-yard line. And Colin Urahan on the reception. He hauled that in right at the right time. And it's going to be very close to the line of the game. We'll see if they give him the first down or not. We'll check the spot.
I like this push the Patriots are doing right under a minute to go as they try to push it toward the half and get the lead.
A tight ball game here, folks, in Southwest Phoenix tonight, just off 67th Avenue and Lower Buckeye.
How about your Bulldog defense?
They hand it off. Ogle one more time, shoulder dip there, and he gets blasted at the 25-yard line. by Keyshawn McClure. You keep Sean McClure come up there and lay the lick.
Yeah, he did lay a lick, but Ogle got that first down.
But after the first down was acquired, right?
Of course, but yeah, like you said, I like that shoulder dip. Thought he was going to go a little bit further out to the right, but he's like, nope, I'm going to cut it right back into the middle. I'm going to get that first down.
He is shifty. Now he stays in the block. They go over the middle, and it's nearly hauled in. Oh, my goodness.
Passes incomplete.
Yara Juan would have been something else. I thought he was going to get that one.
I thought he would too. That would have been a great catch if Yarawan would have caught that. He possibly could have scored because he was over the middle. He may have had enough speed to get past the defensive back to get into the end zone, but we'll never know because he didn't catch it. But that was still a great effort by Cruz to get it to Yarawan and just couldn't make that completion.
24 seconds remaining here in our first half. We'll step aside, take a brief timeout, and return for more Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us. Back to Sierra Linda in 15.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football. Streaming live on EasyTV.com. Friday Night Red Zone brings you all the action from divisions across the state. See your kids, your neighbors. Tomorrow's stars today. Friday Night Red Zone on EasyTV.com.
Credit card, there will be
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 24 seconds remaining here in the first half. 12-7 ball game. The Bulldogs on top of the Patriots. We started out with a 65-yard touchdown run from scrimmage on the first play of the game tonight, folks. So if need be during halftime, I don't want you to miss any of the band or the pep/cheer squad, but do yourself a favor sometime and rewind to that first play of the game. It was something. We await the official word from Mr. Ed Enriquez. And it looks like he'll blow us ready for play now. Maybe. 13 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Maybe we'll get play started again.
And now we're ready. 3-by-1 on the outside now for Armani Cruz. Gets the shotgun snap. Pressure comes. Goes to the air. It's too tall for the intended target. It falls incomplete, trying to find Jimmy Kennedy over there. And once again, just too much air under that football.
Even though that was an incompletion, I like the fact that Chance Ogle was able to stay back in the pocket. He saw Jonathan Ruiz coming right at his quarterback. That's the one thing that I saw from that play. Even though it was an incompletion, that was a really good block there by Ogle to protect his quarterback, knowing number 7 was barreling down on him.
And that's not the first time that Ogle's standing there and picked up a blitz.
Nope.
You love the physicality out here tonight, Ed. This is a great football game.
It is so far. Yes, it is.
2-by-1 on the outside now for Cruz. Make it 3-by-1. On 3rd and 10, he goes to the air. It's intercepted at the 5-yard line. Sierra Linda with the pick, and that is Brandon Hadnot, the 5'9", 145-pound freshman coming in there and picking himself up an INT.
Cruz is looking for a wide receiver. I didn't see a wide receiver in the vicinity, but I saw Brandon Hadnot there, and Brandon Hadnot saw the fact that Armani Cruz was looking his direction. So that was an easy interception for him, for Hadnot to get that in there and kills that drive as Independence was trying to get a score. But great job by the defense to kill that drive.
Easy pickings there for Hadnot. 11 seconds remaining here in our first half. A firework-filled first half, I would say, here from Sierra Linda, Ed.
Yep. It was a lot of offense initially, but now things, again, settled in. Both defenses are playing really strong so far. Really good special teams played by both of these football teams. So in all three phases, both of these football teams have come to play tonight.
They have indeed, and it's going to be interesting to see those halftime adjustments and how they play out here in half number 2. Far side of the field now, room to run. Lowering the headgear at the 30-yard line is Kevin Tortolero. He's no stranger to picking up yards after contact.
No, sir. As you mentioned, that 65-yarder to kick off the game. He started it off in grand fashion. Then he had another touchdown run in the first quarter. So Tortolero running the ball really well. 2 touchdowns, very active and very productive for the Bulldogs.
3 seconds to go here. as we have a timeout on the field. So we'll step aside for a brief moment, take a quick timeout, and see if Sierra Linda is going to take one more shot down the field here or kneel it and go into the locker room with a 12-7 lead. Stay with us. More Thursday Night Football coming up next.
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito in town. This is Burrito Express. Burrito Express has been your local burrito joint since 1995, but hey, don't just take our word for it. Ask the mayor of Arizona high school football himself.
Chicken Burrito Supreme, that is my go-to. Can't go wrong with Burrito Express.
Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 12-7 our score, 3 seconds remaining. One more shot here in half number 1 for the Bulldogs. 3-by-1 on the outside now for Kamarli. The super sophomore's in the shotgun. He retreats, the pressure comes, a design screen, and it falls incomplete. And that's the end of our first half. The intended target, Seth Daly. Our halftime score, the Sierra Linda Bulldogs 12 and the Independence Patriots 7. We'll get you a nice static shot of the halftime festivities in return for the second half here on the Epic Sports Network in about 15 minutes. Stay with us, more Thursday Night Football, second half style, coming up in just a bit.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
Sierra Linda Bulldog Palm Line.
I'm Marty Smith.
The Palm Line is led by Coach Smith, a Sierra Linda Bulldog alumni.
When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation, I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second, it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
For a free ride, I asked you to show me a real good time. I asked for the rainfall. At least I showed up, you showed me nothing at all. It's coming down on me. Like misery, it's coming down on me. I'm letting rain on me. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me. Up to the sky, your gallows.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sierra Linda Bulldog Palm Line. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, your Sierra Linda Bulldog Cheer Squad. The cheer squad is led by Anna Hunter. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for your Sierra Linda Bulldog Cheer Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to all the seniors on the cheer squad and the palm line. Ladies and gentlemen, entering the field is your 2023 Sierra Linda Bulldogs Marching Band. The Sierra Linda Bulldog Marching Band is under the direction of Ricardo Laurin and Tony Julian. This year's show for the Sierra Linda Bulldog Marching Band is titled Phoenix Rising. Drum Major Lucy Uenza, is your band ready? Sierra Linda Bulldog Marching Band, you may now take the field for your performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your Sierra Linda Bulldog Marching Band. And please give another round of applause for the seniors on the Bulldog Marching Band.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least GEICO makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation, I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second, it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football. Streaming live on EasyTV.com. Friday Night Red Zone brings you all the action from divisions across the state. See your kids, your neighbors. Tomorrow's stars today. Friday Night Red Zone on EasyTV.com.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. It's halftime. We're about ready for quarter number 3 here on the Epic Sports Network's Thursday Night Football presentation. The Sierra Linda Bulldogs leading 12-7 over the visiting Independence Patriots. As we were talking just a moment ago, this is a really good football game. We can only hope that the second half is half as good as the first half was.
Exactly. We hope that the next 24 minutes is good as the first 24 minutes, because it started off like it was going to be an offensive explosion.
Yes.
With Kevin Tortolero with a 65-yard touchdown run to start things off. He's got 2 touchdowns rushing on the game. Jimmy Kennedy got the touchdown run for Independence to get them on the board. But it's been a really good offensive first quarter,
yes.
And then both defenses settled in. Special teams are looking really good for both of these football teams. So we will see which team can separate themselves, which team made the proper adjustments. We always talk about which team made the best adjustments at halftime, and we'll see. In a tight game, we'll see who in this last 15 minutes made the proper play calling and the proper in setting their teams up better for the second half.
Obviously, during those halftime adjustments, you want to make a few things adjustable, that that you're trying to find some holes in that other team, but a lot of things you might want to just keep doing the same way, especially in that ground game, because both these teams are running the football really well here tonight.
Yeah, coming into this game, both teams are averaging about 150 yards rushing a game. So rushing is their mantra for both Sierra Linda and Independence. We'll see if that continues or if they go to an aerial attack. Who knows what Coach Prayer and Coach Anthony have planned and roll up their sleeve for their respective football teams.
But I got to tell you, shout out to both these coaches, because both these teams came to play football here tonight, and they understand what's at stake here this evening.
Of course, a 4A Southwest game, these section games are always interesting and fun because there's a little bit more to it when it comes to section games.
Indeed there is. We're about ready for the third quarter kickoff here between the Sierra Linda Bulldogs and the Independence Patriots. A very short commercial timeout, and we'll return with that kickoff of half number 2 here from Sierra Linda High School in Phoenix. Stay with us.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football. Streaming live on EasyTV.com. Friday Night Red Zone brings you all the action from divisions across the state. See your kids, your neighbors. Tomorrow's stars today. Friday Night Red Zone on EasyTV.com.
We welcome you back out here to Sierra Linda High School in Phoenix. We are about ready for the kickoff of half number 2 here between the Sierra Linda Bulldogs and the Independence Patriots. 12-7, a defensive battle. If you like defensive football, you have come to the right place. There are a couple other games out here on the Thursday night slate as well. We'll see if we can get you some of those scores here as we progress throughout the evening as well here in half number 2.
The Patriots get the ball on offense. Let's see what Armani Cruz and his offense can do.
My guy Brecken right on time with the binos. So we'll see exactly what they do here if they're going to re-kick. It's a holding assessed to Sierra Linda, so we'll kick it over indeed after we back up those 5 yards or so. So offsides. And we'll get half number 2 started one more time.
Another shot for Jose Garcia, the kicker.
That's right.
Take 2. Let's see if we can get it a better another kick this time and get this second half started.
A high end over end kick fielded at the 20-yard line. Here comes Independence now, 25-30. 35 all the way out to the 40-yard line goes Jimmy Candidate. Stopped on the play there by Sierra Linda's number 46. And that was Issa Soiree Dean. So Dean has been on a number of plays here for Sierra Linda. And this second half is underway, my friend.
Yes, it is. And Independence with really good field position, as you mentioned, JP, at the 40-yard line for Armani Cruz and friends.
And just like that, we have a stoppage of play. So we will reset things. It'll be Independence football at the 40-yard line. Make that the 45-yard line now after the penalty. So it'll be 1st down and 5 now for Independence from their own 45. We'll get some rhythm to this drive here if it kills us. 2-by-2 on the outside now as Armani Cruz once again sets up in the shotgun. He's flanked there by Chance Ogle, and we know what Ogle can do from that first half. A swing pass that falls incomplete. Nearly jumping the route that time for Sierra Linda was Talon Viner. And Viner almost coming with the first big play of half number 2 right there.
Yeah, all I saw was number 24 jumping there.
Yes.
I thought for a second he could have picked that off and taken it to the house, but great anticipation and vision by Viner to see where Cruz was going with the football. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get the pick, but still, he was in that vicinity.
If you keep yourself around the football, good things will happen.
Yes, they will.
2nd and 5 now for Independence. They hand off Ogle, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A nice job there by Sierra Linda's number 62, Julio Lopez Espaqueta, the junior, on the stop that time for Big Blue. And the Bulldogs with a nice defensive stop there, bringing up a 3rd and 5 here for Independence, just inside half number 2.
Yeah, big third down for both of them. For offense and defense, Independence would love to get that 3rd down conversion. And, of course, the Bulldogs would like to stop them and force a possible punting situation.
11, 10 and counting here in half number 2. Armani Cruz over the middle. It's complete. On a little quick slant to Colin Urahan. And Urahan with another big play there for the Patriots. 1st and 10 Independence inside plus territory.
Urahan with quite a few plays in the first half for Independence, and he comes up big with that 3rd and 5. Big catch, as you mentioned, over the middle, getting that 1st down, continuing to drive. Great catch there by number 10. Completion from number 2, Armani Cruz.
Incomplete pass. 2nd down.
Incomplete, 2nd and 10 upcoming now.
Cruz looking for Katan Austin, number 15, the 5'10", 165-pound sophomore wide receiver. Was not able to make that completion. 2nd and 10 on the 46-yard line for Independence. 10:37 left to go. Sierra Linda still with a 12-7 lead.
Second and 10 here for the Patriots. 3 by 1 on the outside now for Armani Cruz. They give it to Ogle. He goes off right guard. He's going to pick up 3 yards on the play. Stopped by a host of Sierra Linda Bulldogs led by who else? Lennox Hicks. Hicks another one of those guys always in the vicinity of the football.
Yes. Just like Jerry Washington for Independence.
Yes.
Yeah, Lennox Hicks is always in the general area of where that football is.
3rd down and 6 now.
These guys just have a sense and a knack for getting to the football. Don't they, James?
You can almost smell it, Ed.
Oh, goodness, yes.
3rd and 6 here. Possession play for the Patriots. Play fake. Cruz to the air. It's nearly intercepted, but he can't hold the football. Number 20, Kalitri Carr almost had the INT, and then just like that, Jimmy Candidate turns into the defensive back and punches the football out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow, that's an interception that Kalitri should have had right there, but still, it was a 4th down situation, but still, Carr should have had that interception. That was right in his hands, but he couldn't secure it.
But back to the sound football being played here tonight by both these teams, Ed. I mean, just something like that right there. The wherewithal to know that you got to turn into a DB right now and you're on defense. Get that football out of there.
Yep.
Wow. Punting it away, Jimmy Candidate, Mr. Do-It-All for the Patriots. And that takes Independence bounce all the way down to the 1-yard line. Oh, my goodness. How about that? Colin Urahan on the downing there for Independence. And that's how you put a team in bad field position right there.
Exactly. If you're not able to score, you punt the football and you pin the other team back at the 1-yard line, forcing them to go 99 yards. Great kick there by Candidate, and the special teams unit, his brothers, came to clean it up down at the 1-yard line. Those are drills they practice every day in practice, those kicking and downing drills at the 1-yard line.
And there's a reason why you practice them, right?
Yep, for those kind of situations.
That kind of situation right here. You put your defense in grand field position here and forcing the Sierra Linda Bulldogs now to have to go 99 yards to pay dirt. But you know what? Kamar Lee might be up to the task. He'll go under center now here. An I formation. They hand it off. Coming near side. A gain of 1, maybe 2 yards on the play. That's Kevin Tortolero right there for the Bulldogs.
Oh, Tortolero just barely got away from there.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Got to get out of your own end zone there and have a little bit of room to operate right here for Sierra Linda.
And that's
gain of 2 on the play.
And that's one of the hardest things to do, get out of your own end zone, whether it's by throwing it or running the football, because you know that defense is bearing down on you. They're like, ooh, we smell chum in the water. We're coming after you.
We coming, right?
Yep, we coming at you.
Kamar Lee, once again on a stretch play, they hand it off. And across the 5-yard line out to the 6, it appears. Once again, Tortolero on the carry, the ball carrier for Sierra Linda. And now it'll be a 3rd and 6 here.
So go ahead.
Kamar Lee's going to be in the shotgun now, looks like.
Yeah, I was just going to say Kamar Lee's just trying to buy enough space where he can have some breathing room for this 3rd and 6 situation.
Now he can get in that shotgun and not be in the end zone for once. Here's the snap. He goes far side with it. It's complete. The ball's on the carpet.
Did it come out?
And somehow Jackson Baird is able to recover.
That ball absolutely clearly came out, but Baird was able to recover that. That would have been a disastrous turnover. That would have given Independence fantastic field position, but Baird, as you mentioned, he dropped the football, but he jumped right on it and avoided that turnover.
And now it looks like Independence will be back to receive this punt. And looking at a short porch of their own as Jimmy Candidate stands at the 35-yard line. Julio Alvarado will punt it away now for Sierra Linda. Sorry, Ed.
That's okay. You and I were thinking the same thing about, can Alvarado get this out of his own end zone? Can he get a good kicker?
Good snap. He gets it away. That takes a Bulldog bounce across the 50-yard line, still rolling. And down there at the 45-yard line.
That's a good punt by Alvarado.
By Kalitri Carr. 8:13 remaining here in our 3rd quarter. 12-7, the Bulldogs remain on top of Independence. But now Independence with another chance here as they go back on offense. It'll be 1st down and 10 from their own 45.
Yeah, Armani Cruz and his guys have another good set of downs here in really good field position. Again, can they take advantage of that field position? Their defense held right there. Now can the offense do work?
Special shout out to our Epic Sports Network crew on duty here tonight. Jamal Gumo up top, Mr. Ed Cole, and myself, along with my boys Brecken and Dallas, getting it done here this evening for the Epic Sports Network. A quick handoff on a jet sweep. Across midfield it goes. Finally forced out of bounds is Orlando Olosaba. And the 5'6", 125-pound junior making him pay as he gets to the edge there.
Ball carrier brought out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4 here for the Patriots.
Yeah, it really is all about making the defense feel you, right?
Yes.
Olosaba, he made the guys feel it on that one.
You want to make them feel, and then you want to make them think.
Yep, make them think twice.
Do I want to come at this guy?
Yes, because I know he's going to lay a smack down on me.
He's going to bring it. Bringing it. There goes number 4.
Ooh.
Ogle on the carry, almost getting loose there for a brief moment. And then blasted there by the Sierra Linda defense, leading the charge that time for the Bulldogs. It appeared was Abraham Aguiar.
Don't you like the way Ogle runs the football? He runs with ill intentions, doesn't he?
He does.
As soon as he gets the handoff from Cruz, he knows exactly where he's going. He may not get a lot of yards on every single play, James, but he's determined to get some yards.
And not afraid to initiate contact.
No, sir.
Which we love.
I love it.
We love every bit of that.
Love physical running backs.
Speaking of physical, this should be physical right here. 3rd down and 3. Trips left now for Armani Cruz. He hands it off. Candidate into open space, burrowing his way across the 40-yard line. And Sierra Linda tried to come up there and lay some lumber, but Rayon Rogers just not enough. 5'10", 165, and Candidate was barreling through there with a big head of steam.
Wow, power running from Ogle on one play, Candidate on another play. My goodness, they'll beat you in submission if you let them.
And, folks, you're very familiar with that last name here in Arizona of candidate, former U of A running back Trung candidate.
Did you text
We're trying
Trung?
to find out. I have not gotten that text off yet.
Okay.
There's Ogle now with a hard bit of running of his own. Gets a yard, maybe two. Finally stopped there by Matthew Ramirez, the sophomore strong safety for Sierra Linda.
It's good to have two running backs that you can bring in, spell one guy, bring in Ogle, then let Kennedy come in to spell him. It keeps these guys fresh and healthy.
And you keep getting production.
Yes.
That's the big part.
Yep.
No drop-off in production.
Yep.
2nd and 9 here now for Independence.
So your defense has to prepare for two different running backs, but still two powerful running backs.
Yes. Armani Cruz, a designed rollout. He goes down the field. It's incomplete. The intended target was Orlando Ularsaba. And Ularsaba, that ball just too far out beyond his reach.
It's one of the hardest things for a quarterback to do, to roll out and throw the football on the run.
It is. Got to keep those shoulders square. Got to keep the eyes down the field. And, oh, by the way, there might be a couple dudes chasing you from behind.
Right. There may be a guys coming at you, coming from your left, your right, behind you. You got to keep all that inside your mind. Oh, and you got to try to make a completion to a wide receiver on the run.
Who's also moving, right?
Yes. Too much going on.
Easy to do, right?
Right.
Armani Cruz making it look easy there now at the 40-yard line on the reception down to the 35. That is Orlando Olorsaba. He gets blasted there, but not before a 3-yard pickup. And this will be a 4th down and 6. Looks like they may keep the offense on the field right here, trailing by 5, huh?
Yeah, you see the defense is coming up. Not a lot of big plays so far in this third quarter, James. These defenses they're hunkering down right now.
And this clock is going fast here in quarter number 3, already down to 5 minutes. Rolling out now is Armani Cruz. He squares the shoulders, goes down the field. It falls incomplete. Couldn't quite tell if that was intended for Jimmy Candidate or Olorsaba.
I think it was for Olorsaba, but Olorsaba was way far away from where Cruz is trying to hit that football, and he wasn't even in the area.
So that'll be a turnover on downs. No harm, no foul there for Sierra Linda. And just like that, the Bulldogs will go back on offense here, leading by 5 with just over 5 minutes remaining in quarter number 3.
We got a heavyweight battle right here.
We do. Back and forth.
Yes.
Who's going to deliver that last blow?
Yes.
This is my kind of football game right here, Ed.
Yeah, both of these.
I love it.
Both of these teams throwing bolos. Like you said, who's going to be standing at the end of that 12th or that 15th round?
Yes, this one may go extra rounds.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You remember when boxing matches used to be 15 rounds?
I remember. Yes, I remember when boxing matches used to be boxing matches.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
It's all UFC now, Ed. When's the last time you saw a good boxing match?
It's been a while.
I mean, we're from the days of Holyfield, Tyson, and Lennox Lewis and all that stuff, you know, when you used to really get excited for that 90 seconds of pay-per-view.
Yes, yes.
How much do we pay for that 93 seconds of Mike Tyson? Oh, $60. Well, at least we split it. 2nd and 8 here for Sierra Linda. Kamar Lee on the screen. It's complete. Shedding tacklers, keeping the legs moving. He's still on his feet across the 40-yard line. And what an effort play there by Jackson Baird. Just keeps those legs churning and would not be denied.
Yeah, great effort there by Baird. Even though the ball was a little bit low, he was still able to scoop it in. And when you scoop it in, the ball's that low, it takes that much more effort, allowing the defense, the Patriots defenders, to get around him. But Baird was not going to be brought down right there. He continued to fight and scrape and claw for those yards.
Number 4 on the carry for Sierra Linda, Kevin Tortolero, picks up a first down for Sierra Linda. They hit you again, Tortolero on the march.
Sorry, JP. So they hit you through the air, and they hit you through the ground here with Kevin Tortolero.
49-yard line.
They just continue to trot out talent, continue to trot out guys that can break down a defense.
Kamar Lee hands off one more time to Tortolero, brought down there at the 48-yard line.
1 yard gain on the play. Number 4, Kevin Tortolero, the ball carrier. Second
Looked
down.
like Frankie Lerma, number 51, on the stop there for the Independence Patriots. gain of 1, 2nd and 9 here. 2-by-2 on the outside for Lee. He goes that far side with it. A little 360 and then a great job knifing in there and making the stop.
Pass complete to number 19, Kendrick Pride.
That is number 7, Orlando Olasaba on the stop there for Independence. And how about the job knifing his way into the backfield there?
Exactly. Yeah, Lee was looking for Pride. He made that completion. Pride, it took him a little bit longer to turn around to catch that football. For a second, I thought
he did a 360.
Yeah, he had to do a 360 for a second. I thought it may have hit him in the back if he didn't turn around looking to get that football.
Great job there by able to corral that thing by Kendra Pride somehow. 3rd and 11 here for the Bulldogs. Can they keep the drive going? Kamar Lee looks to throw, climbs the pocket. He'll run it himself. Out of bounds near the 45-yard line, forced out on the far side there by Jimmy Candidate.
Number 10.
A positive gain, but not enough for the first down. Will they keep the offense on the field here up by 5?
Credit that secondary for the Patriots shading every single wide receiver that Kamar Lee was looking forward to, and then that pocket broke down, forcing him out into a running situation because those guys were coming after him. Number 52, Jerry Washington, and the rest were after him.
4th and 6 here. Kamar Lee with the hard count. He waves off the play change. And now whistles. It looks like it could be a timeout called by Coach Prayer and the Bulldogs.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
Maybe trying to avoid the imminent delay of game call. So a timeout on the field. We'll step aside and take that timeout with them. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us. More to come from Sierra Linda right after this.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to burn calories or are on the path to earning your
Field clean. Please pick up all trash.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 12-7 our score. 2:14 remaining here in the third. A pivotal 4th down and 6 here for the Bulldogs. They're going to punt it away. A high end over end kick inside the 15-yard line. Takes a Bulldog bounce inside the 10. And down there by Jonathan Ruiz.
Another great kick by Julio Alvarado.
Punt is down at the 9-yard
An outstanding
line.
punt.
That is a talent and a skill to be able to kick a football like that and make it land and bounce the way he wants it to get those extra bounces and get those extra yards and force Independence back a little bit further.
Yeah, you can play a lot of football for a long time with a leg like that. Not a whole lot of ice baths either, Ed.
Yep.
Nice benefit there for the punters. 2:14 remaining here in our third quarter. As now Independence back on offense here. They'll be working left to right on your screen. We remind you next week we'll be out at South Mountain High School for the Jaguars and the Trevor G. Brown Bruins. Trips left now for Armani Cruz. He hands it off. Coming near side, big number 20 gets wrestled to the turf by Lennox Hicks. Michael Palmer got the call that time, and he couldn't get in the second gear before Hicks was in his hip pocket.
Fantastic pursuit by Hicks on Palmer. He was with him the entire time. Once he grabbed him, slammed him to the ground, there was no doubt that he was going to get tackled on that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Great job by Hicks to bring him down.
There you see the big fella right there just waiting for the next snap.
Yep.
You talked about it earlier. He's smelling that blood in the water right now as Lennox Hicks.
It's amazing. Those guys, they make a play, and they just immediately line up. They're ready to go. Okay, I got them. I got the adrenaline right now. Let's run another play. Come on.
That was fun. Let's do that again.
Yeah. Let me try that again.
2nd and long here for Independence. A tunnel screen complete. Across the 20, out to the 25-yard line. And a great gain on the play there by Jimmy Candidate. Or correction, that was Colin Urahan on the reception on that slant route there.
First down, Patriots.
First down, Independence now. Clock stopped with 1:22 remaining here in the third. Out just a little bit, Jamal. Perfect. They hand it off inside. Nice gain on the play. Picked up maybe 2 yards or so. Candidate on the carry that time for the Patriots.
2 or 3 yards. It's good.
Oh, yeah. 3 yards in a cloud of dust is what Coach used to always say.
You can string together a couple 3-yard runs. That's the first down.
Not a whole lot of dust available here on this artificial turf, but hey, you get the point, right?
Yes. What a beautiful turf this is, by the way. Beautiful field.
Gorgeous facility out here at Sierra Linda. On the run. The quarterback making them pay with the legs. Armani Cruz out to the 40-yard line.
Ball carrier brought down by number
Slapping
18.
a little leather with the Sierra Linda defense.
That was a good little change of pace for Cruz. Usually he's handing off to his 2 running backs, but he was like, I'm calling number 2. I want to get in this running attack as well. I want to try this thing out. Yes, he can run it. He's super talented.
Now he's got Ogle back there on 1st and 10. Ogle gets the call. Rumbling out far side, green grass. 40, 35, near the 30-yard line. Chance Ogle. He is an absolute load. It took 2 Sierra Linda Bulldogs, and one of those guys got OB'd on the way to the end of that play.
Again, we got to give this offensive line props. Matthew Valencia, Sebastian Lozano, Christopher Estrada, Christopher Suarez, Julius Davila, and anybody else they put in there on that offensive line. These guys are putting in work up front for Independence James.
They are indeed, as you saw Julio Lopez Esparqueta trot on the field there for the Sierra Linda Bulldogs. 1st down and 10 now for the Patriots. 3-by-1 on the outside for Cruz. He hands it off. Candidate shaking tacklers. And then finally brought down by a host of Bulldogs. Led that time by number 7, Jonathan Ruiz.
Ball carrier tackled by number 7.
That's the end of our third quarter. Our score, 12-7, the Sierra Linda Bulldogs on top of the Independence Patriots. Stay with us. More Thursday Night Football coming up next here from Sierra Linda High School in Phoenix.
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito in town. This is Burrito Express. Burrito Express has been your local burrito joint since 1995, but hey, don't just take our word for it. Ask the mayor of Arizona High School football himself.
Chicken Burrito Supreme, that is my go-to. Can't go wrong with Burrito Express.
Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to burn calories or...
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix.
After the game.
Our 4th and final quarter coming your way here. Thursday Night Football on the air. The Sierra Linda Bulldogs maintaining a 5-point lead, which they've held since quarter number 1 here tonight. It could come down to a last play, maybe a last drive here tonight, but we've got an excellent football game here tonight from Southwest Phoenix. Armani Cruz now on the shotgun. Flanked there by Jimmy Candidate. Candidate gets a call, plunges ahead. He's got room to run, lowers the shoulder across the 15-yard line and knocking Bulldog defenders backwards as he makes his way closer to pay dirt. What a powerful run there from Candidate.
Just another strong run by Candidate off between right guard and right tackle. He just follows his blockers, his offensive line, again creating gaps for him to get through. And if you can leave a gap for Ogle and Candidate, these are the kind of things that will happen to you.
Yes.
They will absolutely slice the defense to bits.
They will, and they will do the rest if you give them just an inch of daylight. Once again, Candidate on the scamper. Down near the 10-yard line he goes.
Lennox Hicks on the tackle.
Hicks on the stop that time for Sierra Linda.
And here's the thing, with a strong running game, it's going to come down to attrition now for this defense for Sierra Linda. These guys, I'm sure they're getting gassed right now because they got to exert so much effort to try to stop Ogle and Candidate and all these weapons that Independence has. Who's going to be able to step up and make a play for the Bulldogs if they expect to win this football game?
This is big right here. Armani Cruz comes near side on a little screen. He's got blockers and into the end zone for the touchdown. That is Adrian Navarro on the reception for the score. And Independence now back in this football game. They lead it 13-12 with the PAT pending.
Cruz connects with Navarro. Navarro watches his blockers, his wide receivers, and his left tackle do the blocking up front. All he's got to do is just follow those blockers and see whatever gaps and holes that he has because of those blockers. And Navarro was able to get into the end zone. Great job by Cruz with an accurate throw to Navarro. Navarro does the rest.
They'll come on now for the PAT try. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and Pascal Torres puts the Independence Patriots on top, 14-12. We got a 2-point ball game here with 11:01 remaining here in our fourth quarter. Stay with us. More exciting 4A region football here on the Epic Sports Network. Thursday Night Football presented by Epic Wings. Stay with us. More to come from Sierra Linda High School.
If you're looking to relocate, if you're looking to buy your forever home,
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
A 14-12 ball game as we welcome you back here to Sierra Linda High School in Phoenix. The Independence Patriots driving down, and Adrian Navarro with a touchdown catch from Armani Cruz. That kick trickles into the end zone for the touchback. And Sierra Linda will start at their own 20-yard line.
Great job by Cruz taking his guys down the field. In a deficit in the fourth quarter, he takes them down the field to get into the end zone. It's a good drive there by Independence.
Great drive. Now we'll see what their defense can do here against Sierra Linda, who no doubt is going to have to try to take maybe a couple shots down the field if they're not able to break open a couple big runs here on this drive.
Yeah. There's still plenty of time left, though. James, 11:01.
Lots of time. Lots of football left here from 67th Avenue and Lower Buckeye tonight.
It's a fantastic football game tonight.
This is great.
This is what Thursday Night Football in October is all about, right?
This is what you want right here. Kamar Lee claps the hands. He hands it off. And right away, Kevin Tortolero is swallowed up by the Independence defensive line.
Kevin Tortolero, the ball carrier.
A lot of white jerseys converging.
Including number 52, Jerry Washington, also
Yes.
Jimmy Candidate. Yeah, it's gang tackling against a guy like Tortolero, who's already got 2 touchdowns. Folks, if you're just joining us, he kicked the game off with a 65-yarder. He took it to the house. Also had another touchdown run in the first quarter. So Tortolero has been in the end zone a few times. So that's why you're seeing this Independence defense swarm to him, because they know how lethal and how he's killed them so far in this game.
And they know how big it is right here to keep this Sierra Linda offense in their half of the field. All kinds of time for Kamar Lee. He's directing traffic down the field. He's got a man at the 40-yard line. Across the 45 he goes. Jackson Baird one more time on the reception for Sierra Linda, and he has been huge tonight for the Bulldogs.
It may have been the completion from Lee to Baird, but give his offensive line credit for holding strong, giving Lee that kind of time to dance around and direct traffic, and then he sees Baird. He fires the football down there, makes a completion to Baird, but it would not have happened if that offensive line did not hold for him.
Absolutely right. Shout out to the O-line right there for the Bulldogs, making that play happen. 3-by-1 on the outside now for Kamar Lee. He's going to operate out of an empty backfield. They're going to pitch it to Tortolero. He cuts it upfield across 50, across the 45 he goes. And finally brought down at the 44-yard line by Jeremy Robles.
For a split second, you thought Tortolero may have been caught in the backfield for a tackle, but he was able to scoot around that defender and just get those yards. Great run by Tortolero. Just when you thought like all hope was gone, he was going to get tackled, he was like, nope, I'm going a different direction.
And then just like that, you thought he might break that thing open and cross midfield there for a moment.
Yes.
2nd and 1 here for the Bulldogs. 2-by-2 on the outside for Kamar Lee.
He's already done it tonight.
Shotgun snap. Tortolero one more time. Room to run across the 30. He's gashing this Independence defense right now across the 30. Out to the 26. Another big run ripped off right there by Kevin Tortolero.
Oh, I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing from these three running backs. Ogle, Candidate, Tortolero. These guys are just running so well tonight. So impressed by these running backs for both of these football teams.
Tortolero has got to be over the century mark tonight.
Oh, yeah.
At least here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yes.
Especially with that 65-yard jump.
Oh, he's easily over 100.
Off the kick. Kamar Lee retreats, looks to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket. He rolls to his right, looking down the field, and it's complete. What a outstanding job finding Joe Pearson down the near sideline, keeping the play alive there by Kamar Lee. What a play.
When you got a quarterback that's athletic like Kamar Lee is, and he can escape pressure from Jerry Washington, and he can run on the fly like that and throw the ball to Joe Pearson, that's a great athletic effort by Kamar Lee.
Lee now in the shotgun. He rolls out to his left. He's going to call his own number now. Kamar Lee, room to run. As he crosses the 10-yard line, brought down there by Jimmy Candidate.
Number 10, Kamar Lee, the ball carrier.
Kamar Lee running that RPO to perfection. I thought possibly he could have hit Seth Daly. He had him out there on the left side. He decided, no, I'm going to tuck it and run, take it right up, straight up the middle. Possibly could have popped it to the outside to the left, hit Daly or ran himself, but he decided to take it straight up the middle.
8 minutes remaining here in regulation. They flip it out. Trying to get the corner. And closing in a hurry there was Independence's Kalen Martin. And Martin doing a great job there, keeping outside contained, which both these defenses have had trouble with here tonight.
Yeah, but if you're able to go east-west, that's just as important as north-south, especially as a defender, because these guys are so quick when they get to the outside. If they get to the outside and the edge, and if you can't keep contained and you can't keep up with them, stride for stride. If you're not fast enough to keep up with these guys, they're going to fly right around you, and they're going to go for a score.
They will make you pay.
Especially a guy like Kendre Pride at ATH.
Yes, 3rd down and 7 here. Kamar Lee in the shotgun. The pressure comes. It's Washington off the edge. Somehow he finds a receiver and spins into the end zone for the touchdown. That is number 19, Kendre Pride. And what an outstanding job shedding tacklers and just not being denied.
Kamar Lee there's a flag right there. Let's see.
Penalty flag on the play.
Let's see if that stands, or they're gonna bring it back.
We'll wait the official word here from Mr. Ed Enriquez.
I'll save my description until we find out what the referees are going to say.
Yes. A great shot there on Mr. Enriquez right now as we clarify the penalty. So he will no doubt march out to the middle of the field and give us the official word. Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct. Assessed to Sierra Linda.
Okay.
But it's after the score.
Okay.
So not great for Coach Prayer, but no doubt they get in the end zone and get the lead back.
Okay, so here's my description now. So now that we know that Kendre Pride did catch that touchdown pass from Kamar Lee, fantastic job by Lee dancing around in the pocket. Again, that athleticism from the 6'1", 160-pound sophomore, he continues to grow before our very eyes. Kamar Lee, he's got pressure all around him. He rolls out, sees Kendre Pride, connects with Pride. Pride was not going to be denied. He was physical once he caught that football. He saw that blue end zone with the red lettering. He's like, I'm going straight for that. I don't care how many people come to me. I'm going right through you because I'm getting in that end zone.
That's it. I'm not going to be stopped.
No.
7:02 remaining here in the 4th. We got a ball game here. Kamar Lee retreats the two-point conversion. He looks to throw. He's going to climb it and run it himself. It's a sprint to the pylon, and Kamar Lee in for the score.
Two-point conversion is good by number 10, Kamar Lee.
Our score with 7:02 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Sierra Linda Bulldogs 20 and the Independence Patriots 14. Stay with us. A 6-point ball game here in Southwest Phoenix tonight. Stay with us. More to come here on Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito in town. This is Burrito Express. Burrito Express has been your local burrito joint since 1995, but hey, don't just take our word for it. Ask the mayor of Arizona High School football himself.
Chicken Burrito Supreme, that is my go-to. Can't go wrong with Burrito Express.
Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network.
Timeout, Patriots. Hey ladies, if you would like to try out for girls basketball, please meet in the weight room the week of October 30th from 2:30 to 4. Meet in the weight room. October 30th, Monday will be our Tuesday defensive specific drills, Wednesday offense and defense, and on Thursday you will sprint competition. Make sure you're cleared on Register My Athlete, or you will not be able to participate in the tryouts. If you have any questions, please go see Coach Bader in room 7240.
I don't know if that's the right one or not. I sure hope it is. We're going to find out. It is. Hallelujah.
Okay, let me.
Okay, is the clock right, Dallas? Good job.
Let me change the audio settings. All right, mixer, matrix, 111. I don't see it.
It's in there.
Okay. Headphones left, right.
Cool.
Come on.
There you go. Come on, sir.
One.
Check. There we go.
You see, it's going left and right. It's not.
Oh, what's up with that? We welcome you back, folks. Apologies for the technical difficulties as we lost our internet for a brief moment there. But we're back in action here at Sierra Linda High School. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. 1:11 actually remaining here in the fourth quarter. We got a 21-20 ball game right now. Independence leading by 1.
But Kamar Lee and the Sierra Linda team, they're driving. This could be the game-winning score for them. They got 111. As you mentioned, JP, they've got to go.
1st and 10 now.
They got, what, 66 yards to get a score?
66 yards and 1 minute and 11 to do it. Kamar Lee under pressure. Washington in his face, and he has to throw it away. We talked about this guy all night long. Jerry Washington getting it done for the Sierra Linda Independence Patriots. Sorry, folks, I'm rattled after all that score bug mess there, but we got it right. We got it fixed.
Washington also Michael Palmer, number 20, the other linebacker out there getting up in Kamar Lee's face. That pressure is something else. It can really rattle a quarterback, especially as they're trying to drive with about a minute left to go, and you've got number 52 and number 20 in your face. You got to make quick decisions, and he made a quick decision to throw the football away, otherwise suffer a sack.
2nd and 10 here for Sierra Linda. 1:04. Kamar Lee under pressure. He rolls out, has to throw it away, and that is going to be an intentional grounding. Lee frustrated there, but he had a couple of defenders bearing down on him. Among those was Michael Palmer.
Palmer was the one to bring him down to force that intentional grounding. Number 52, again, also just manhandling that right tackle. Jerry Washington coming off that side. He is just an absolute monster, just bull rushing that right tackle like he wasn't even there.
Yeah, he got in there in a hurry. Timeout on the field. So we'll step aside and take that timeout with him. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. Stay with us. More to come from Sierra Linda High School in Phoenix right after this.
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito in town. This is Burrito Express. Burrito Express has been your local burrito joint since 1995, but hey, don't just take our word for it. Ask the mayor of Arizona High School football himself.
Chicken Burrito Supreme, that is my go-to. Can't go wrong with Burrito Express.
Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School here in Phoenix. 21-20 ball game. 56.9 seconds remaining on the clock. 3rd and Tonopah here for Sierra Linda. Kamar Lee drops back, throws down, deep down the field. It's too tall for his intended target, which was Seth Daly, who was double covered that time by Independence's Quincy Ortega-Starks and Orlando Olarsaba. Very familiar with Olarsaba. He's been all over the football field here tonight for Independence.
Yes, he has. So you get pressure from the defensive line, and your secondary holds strong when Kamar Lee's trying to make that completion. That's great defense on the front, middle, and the back end for Independence. As we're 50.5 seconds ago, Independence is holding on to a 1-point lead.
Oh, my goodness.
Their defense is trying to stand on their heads and stop Kamar Lee and the Sierra Linda Bulldogs team as they're feverishly trying to make a rally here to get a score and win this football game.
They are. This one might come down. We talked about it earlier in the game. Could come down to the last play, last drive of the football game, and here we are. Timeout on the field. Called by Sierra Linda, so we'll step aside and take that timeout with them. 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. It is 4th and 35 when we return here on Thursday Night Football. Stay with us.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football. Streaming live on EasyTV.com. Friday Night Red Zone brings you all the action from divisions across the state. See your kids, your neighbors. Tomorrow's stars today. Friday Night Red Zone on EasyTV.com.
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito in town. This is Burrito Express. Burrito Express has been your local burrito joint since 1995, but hey, don't just take our word for it. Ask the mayor of Arizona high school football himself.
Chicken Burrito Supreme, that is my go-to. Can't go wrong with Burrito Express.
Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football, streaming live on Easy TV.
We welcome you back to Sierra Linda High School. 4th and 35 here for the Bulldogs. This could be the last crack at it here for Sierra Linda. Kamar Lee, flushed out of the pocket, goes down the field. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find Joe Pearson on the far side and unfortunately just short-hopped it.
Pressure again from that defensive line. Jerry Washington, Michael Palmer, everybody else on that defensive line made it very difficult for Kamar Lee to sit back in that pocket, survey, and make an accurate throw because he's been on the run every single time he catches the football. On 4th and 35, they're coming after him. First down, it doesn't matter what down, they're coming after him. It could be 4th and 75, and they're still coming after him. But give that Independence defense credit for doing a fantastic job, for making it very hard for Kamar Lee to do his job tonight because they were constantly in his mug.
Yes, they all night long.
All night long.
Stay with us, folks, for the presentation of the Epic Wings Player of the Game following the conclusion of tonight's ball game. And we will announce that player here in just a moment as it looks like Independence is in victory formation. And, Ed, you want to give them our Epic Wings Player of the Game tonight?
Yeah, this was a tough one. It was between two running backs, Jimmy Candidate and Chance Ogle, but we are going to give it to number 4, Mr. Ogle. Both of those young men did fantastic jobs in their own right, but we'll just give it to Ogle tonight.
Ogle is the Epic Wings Player of the Game as the Independence Patriots run the last 15 seconds off the clock. And we are just about final here from Sierra Linda High School in Phoenix. We've gone final in 5 more seconds. And what an outstanding football game we had for you here this evening, folks. The Sierra Linda Bulldogs fall to the Independence Patriots by the final score of 21-20. And our Epic Wings Player of the Game, who I will go down and get momentarily, is Mr. Chance Ogle. Congratulations to him. Once again, the final score tonight in an epic Thursday Night Football matchup here on the Epic Sports Network. 21-20, the Independence Patriots getting the win tonight over the Sierra Linda Bulldogs.
Very nice win for the Patriots. They're now 4-0 on the road. They've won 3 straight as they're peaking right now, 6-2 in the season, 2-0 in the 4A Southwest. This is a very good victory for them to come in here against a game Sierra Linda Bulldogs team and gut out a victory.
Absolutely right.
Great victory for them.
We'll take a couple commercial timeouts. I'll run down there and get Mr. Chance Ogle and get him up here in the broadcast booth for the presentation of our Epic Wings Player of the Game. Stay with us here from Sierra Linda High School. The postgame show is up next.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation, I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second, it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
I love Sky Zone because it's the most fun.
I love Sky Zone because it is the greatest workout.
I can jump off the walls and fly with my friends. Most fun.
It gets my heart rate pumping. It tones all my muscles. You can burn 1,000 calories an hour.
Most fun.
Greatest workout.
Most fun. Greatest workout.
Most fun.
Greatest workout! Jump into fun and fitness at Sky Zone, the original indoor trampoline park.
At Precision Air and Plumbing, we understand that we're all using our homes in ways we never have before. And we are dedicated to making sure that your air conditioning and plumbing are working at peak efficiency no matter what you're doing. When you make the precision decision, you can trust that we're going to hold ourselves to a higher standard and above all, operate with integrity. We're going to protect your comfort with the longest, most comprehensive warranties available, guaranteed. Give us a chance to earn your business. Visit us today at precisionairandplumbing.com.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to burn calories or are on the path to earning your black belt, there is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class that covers exactly what you're searching for. Kids, teens, and adults of all skill levels, ages, and walks of life have turned to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for decades. Contact Gracie Baja North Phoenix 480-887-8673 and sign up for your free trial class today.
Gracie Baja North Phoenix. Jiu-Jitsu for everyone.
With 6 Valley locations, Burrito Express is your place to go for the best burrito in town. This is Burrito Express. Burrito Express has been your local burrito joint since 1995, but hey, don't just take our word for it. Ask the mayor of Arizona High School football himself.
Chicken Burrito Supreme, that is my go-to. Can't go wrong with Burrito Express.
Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Football right here on the Epic Sports Network.
I love Sky Zone because it's the most fun.
I love Sky Zone because it is the greatest workout.
I can jump off the walls and fly with my friends. Most fun.
It gets my heart rate pumping. It tones all my muscles. You can burn 1,000 calories an hour.
Most fun.
Greatest workout.
Most fun. Greatest workout.
Most fun.
Greatest workout! Jump into fun and fitness at Sky Zone, the original indoor trampoline park.
At Precision Air and Plumbing, we understand that we're all using our homes in ways we never have before. And we are dedicated to making sure that your air conditioning and plumbing are working at peak efficiency no matter what you're doing. When you make the precision decision, you can trust that we're going to hold ourselves to a higher standard and above all, operate with integrity. We're going to protect your comfort with the longest, most comprehensive warranties available, guaranteed. Give us a chance to earn your business. Visit us today at precisionairandplumbing.com.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football. Streaming live on EasyTV.com. Friday Night Red Zone brings you all the action from divisions across the state. See your kids, your neighbors. Tomorrow's stars today. Friday Night Red Zone on EasyTV.com.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
I'm Marty Smith, and I'm a host and reporter for ESPN. When this opportunity came my way to become a member of Pit Boss Nation. I just started laughing, honestly. I started laughing because I was like, first of all, it fits right in my wheelhouse, but second, it's another way to build community. So I'm ready to crank that thing up.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to burn calories or are on the path to earning your black belt, there is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class that covers exactly what you're searching for. Kids, teens, and adults of all skill levels, ages, and walks of life have turned to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for decades. Contact Gracie Baja North Phoenix 480-887-8673 and sign up for your free trial class today.
Gracie Baja North Phoenix. Jiu-Jitsu for everyone.
Fire up the lights. It's high school football. Streaming live on EasyTV.com. Friday Night Red Zone brings you all the action from divisions across the state. See your kids, your neighbors. Tomorrow's stars today. Friday Night Red Zone on EasyTV.com.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to burn calories or are on the path to earning your black belt, there is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class that covers exactly what you're searching for. Kids, teens, and adults of all skill levels, ages, and walks of life have turned to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for decades. Contact Gracie Baja North Phoenix 480-887-8673 and sign up for your free trial class today.
Gracie Baja North Phoenix. Jiu-Jitsu for everyone.
Folks, welcome back to Bulldog Field here in Phoenix. Independence victorious 21-20 over the homestanding Sierra Linda Bulldogs. Ed Cole here with the Epic Sports Network, and we are joined by the Epic Wings player of the game, Chance Ogle, running back for Independence. Chance, thank you for running up here. JP ran down and got you. Thanks for taking some time. I know you got to get on the bus, but we appreciate your time.
Of course, yeah.
So, yeah, you guys run your record to 6-2. You're 2-0 in the 4A Southwest. You guys played a very tough Sierra Linda ball club tonight, and you guys ran the ball really well. Talk about you and Jimmy Kennedy. You guys were a 1-2 punch for your running attack tonight, and your offensive line played really well, held you guys up, and allowed you guys to run really well. Just talk about your running attack and how effective you were tonight.
Well, at first we were a little slow at first, and then we started picking up a little bit of things on the line, and then I was just getting up to midfield and then bouncing outside because their safety came down, and then I made a couple cuts. I was able to get us downfield, get us in the red zone, and score. And Jimmy Kennedy, he was running hard. He had 2 touchdowns and kept on going, and our O-line just kept on going, and that second half was just insane. We just kept on getting in the red zone and keep on scoring.
It was one of those defensive battles. Of course, Kevin Tortolero, he starts it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Canada gets a touchdown run also in the first quarter. Then the defenses kind of took over. It didn't really get any scoring until the fourth quarter. So when you're in a defensive battle like that, what were some of the adjustments? What was Coach Anthony talking about at halftime to get you guys? We always talk about halftime adjustments and the proper adjustments you needed to do to get a victory. What would you guys talk about in the locker room that you can divulge?
We just gotta make stops on defense and keep defense off of the field as much as possible and keep on scoring every time we get on offense.
Give some love to your offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, you and Jimmy can't do what you do without those 5 guys up front making it happen.
I love you, O-line.
That's all you want to say to your line?
Huh? Great job.
As hard as they work tonight?
Huh?
As hard as they work tonight,
Oh,
Chance?
yeah, they worked their butts off. Oh, yeah. I love you, line. I appreciate all you guys working hard. We made a little bit of adjustments, and you guys were able to handle it. So, love you guys.
What more can you say about Armani Cruz? He hooks up with Adrian Navarro for that touchdown in the fourth quarter. Big touchdown right there. Talk about your quarterback.
Well, that's also AJ's first touchdown. Congratulations, AJ.
Good.
And we made a couple adjustments also at halftime for a couple pass plays for our O-line and how we're blocking and how we're setting up that scheme. And Armani was able to get it done. We made a couple. He was able to read super good and just know what to do overall. So.
And your defense holding Sierra Linda, that's a really good offense out there with Kamar Lee holding them to 20 points. Give some props to your defense.
Yeah.
They pretty much played with their helmets on fire and pretty much with their heads. You know, they stood on their heads and played defense.
Our defense is the heart of our team. Yeah, there's some dogs. All of them. Every single one of them are some dogs.
Chance, you're a senior. I don't know if they can hear me on the air right now.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You're a senior. You've been at Independence for 4 years now. Talk about the transition of this program and how you guys are really coming back to prominence here in Glendale.
So, folks, for you that didn't hear that, let me translate for what JP said. Chance being a senior, just the growth and the progression of this program since you've been here at Independence.
You know, we came from my sophomore year because I didn't play my freshman year because of COVID and stuff, and I had just moved out here from California. And my sophomore year, you know, we came in and we lost straight 5 games in a row, and today is we lost to Willow Canyon. I'm pretty sure we lost 70-0, and you know it's a big flip. Everybody here, and we don't have much seniors, but all of us remember that, and this win is big tonight for all of us because you know we want to keep on going, and we want to make region and win playoffs and get there, you know?
Yeah, it's impressive for you to get to 6-2. You've got another tough road game next week. You got to go to La Jolla, go to Avondale, and take on La Jolla. But for you to be your road warriors, you're 4-0 on the road, 6-2 as the overall record. What is it about the road that makes you guys so good? You play really well on the road. You have not lost a game yet.
We came in here knowing it's going to be a dogfight on every single one of our road games. So, and especially with everyone like doesn't have like a lot of adrenaline too, and none of them are like locked in, you know. But as soon as that's the first half, like always, is like it's a little bit slow, and then second half, that's when everybody was turning up.
Well, Chance, we'll let you get to the buses. I know you guys, your brothers are getting ready out there. I know you can see that, but we appreciate your time. Congratulations on the victory, and best of luck as you go into the season.
Thank you.
6-2, great victory for Chance Ogle and the Independence Patriots. JP, we're going to take a break, or we're going to get out of here?
We're going to get on out of here.
Okay. Well, Chance, we're going to let you go to get on the buses. JP will take your spot, so we'll flip-flop roles.
Okay.
Waiting for the. Okay, so we'll flip with Chance, and then we'll get JP in here. So I'm going to turn this down.
Epic Wings, your wing spot since 1982, is now open in Glendale. Our Epic Wings and tenders are fresh, never frozen, and our breadsticks, sauces, and dips are made from scratch daily. It's that tradition of unwavering quality since 1982 that our customers have grown to love, and why we have been named Best Wings time and time again. Come visit our newest location at 95th Avenue and Camelback in Glendale. Epic Wings, proud supporter of Thursday Night Football on the Epic Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to burn calories or are on the path to earning your black belt, there is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class that covers exactly what you're searching for. Kids, teens, and adults of all skill levels, ages, and walks of life have turned to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for decades. Contact Gracie Baja North Phoenix 480-887-8673 and sign up for your free trial class today.
Gracie Baja North Phoenix. Jiu-Jitsu for everyone.
I love Sky Zone because it's the most fun.
I love Sky Zone because it is the greatest workout.
I can jump off the walls and fly with my friends. Most fun.
It gets my heart rate pumping. It tones all my muscles. You can burn 1,000 calories an hour.
Most fun.
Greatest workout.
Most fun. Greatest workout.
Most fun.
Greatest workout. Jump into fun and fitness at Sky Zone, the original indoor trampoline park.
We welcome you back here inside the broadcast booth. Once again, our final score, the Independence Patriots getting the road victory tonight over the Sierra Linda Bulldogs, 21-20. A defensive battle from the get-go. It opened up with a 65-yard scoring run for Sierra Linda, and then it was 12-7 for the longest time until the top came off everything there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it seemed like it was going to be 12-7 forever until the fourth quarter came, and then we had more fireworks. But when it was all said and done, the Patriots came on the road, got their fourth road victory on the season. Great win for them. They're 2-0 in their region. They're 6-2. They are in good position come playoff time. This is a really good football team with two outstanding running backs, great offensive line. Their defense is really strong, and they are ferocious with Jerry Washington and Michael Palmer, all those guys on defense. This is a really well put together football team, and they're going to be viable come playoff time.
They are indeed. One thing Coach Anthony was telling them down there during the post-game huddle is that, hey, they got to take every game as the most important game on the schedule now because they have to win out if they want to have a chance to get in the playoffs and really do some damage. So that's the mantra for the Patriots, one game at a time, 1 week at a time, maybe even one possession at a time.
Exactly, and it gets no easier. Again, next week they're going to Avondale to take on La Jolla, and winning on the road is very difficult, as you saw tonight, folks. They gutted out a 21-20 victory because Sierra Linda is a good football team. They just came up short tonight, but give credit for the Patriots that did what was necessary to get a road victory, a section road victory, get on the buses, get back to 75th Avenue, get back to Glendale, and get back to work for La Jolla next week.
Celebrating back to school tomorrow. No doubt Coach Adam Bean and the La Jolla Lobos will have his team ready to go there next week against the Independence Patriots. Once again, our final score here tonight from Sierra Linda High School, the Independence Patriots 21 and the Sierra Linda Bulldogs 20. For our Epic Sports Network crew, my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole, an outstanding night of Thursday Night Football here on the Epic Sports Network. Apologies for the technical difficulties there late in the ball game, but we were able to get it back on the air for the conclusion of the game, luckily, and it was a great one tonight here from South Phoenix. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend as the weekend gets started officially tomorrow on Friday. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night on the Friday Night Red Zone. I'll have that for you at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. We'll go 7 to 10 tomorrow night with the best of Arizona high school football. Have a great night, everyone, and we will talk to you again very soon. Take care.
Good night, folks.